Hold on. You're not there right now.
Oh, I thought I was.
No, you guys are all just outside Crossroads to the north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So shocking, isn't it? Holy, what's up, 20 million here?
We're just kind of standing around.
Yeah, and
Is Hilda with us?
Hilda is not with you guys.
No.
But you have Gordon. You have Gordon with you guys.
I need to make sure she does something to you in your sleep, and you're not gonna be happy.
Anyway, we've started. Stop it, Daryl. Anyway, everyone. So I'm joined with. Daryl, obviously.
Hello.
I'm joined with Lee.
Hello.
Barry.
Hello.
Charlie.
Hello.
Cree.
Hello.
And Alex.
Hello.
Those are the two new people who have joined. Andy is not here right now because he's working, but he may be back. He may be here later today. So let's start with this awesome adventure of ours. You guys are all, Daryl, Lee, and Barry are all on the outskirts of town, headed north. You guys are walking. You guys didn't take a cab of the cart or anything, from what I remember. So you guys are heading north up the north road. There's carts going past you guys. You see like rows of trees like heading in that direction, and there's guards every couple miles. Just keeping an eye on things, basically, because Shank does not waste no expenses on protection for people when going to his kingdom. So yeah, you guys are all heading north.
Is this another king? Oh yeah, you already told me it's not a king.
No, no. It's only on special days like birthdays and stuff. And whose next birthday? No.
Oh, that's
Andrew.
I don't want to go on Andrew's adventure. I'm not here that day.
No, it's just that the king's mistake. Because Charlie is involved. It's another king's mistake one.
Yeah, but that's for Andy's birthday.
Yeah, it's still gonna be.
We're going north or northeast?
You're going north. You guys are heading north right now. If you guys want, you're at the fork right now, so you can go northeast.
Follow the road northeast.
It's the road less traveled, so it's okay. So as you guys are turning northeast, you see a figure. Actually, as you're turning to go down there, you see a figure up the north road coming towards you guys. But he's running towards you guys. But you also see, when you're going down the one road, looking down the one road, you can see there's a lot of the roads a bit overgrown a little bit. There's trees going along and fields out you can see from off in the distance, and like little hills and stuff. But this road is barely maintained because it's kind of the border between the human and the dwarven kingdoms. So it's barely maintained. So what?
Figure look like that's running towards us.
Roll perception check. He's a bit of ways away.
8.
What's your character wearing, by the way?
2. I don't see shit.
What's his armor that he was wearing? That if you can find where the equipment was, it was on the back page. Yeah. Oh, you're wearing scale mail. Okay. What'd you roll?
4.
What'd you roll?
2.
You?
8.
My God! So you see this figure, you can't make out what or who it is, and he's getting close. You can tell at least that it's male.
Okay.
It's a big figure. Careful now. And he's running towards you guys at a quick enough pace, anyway.
Keep going. Wait, don't get up to it.
Are you gonna keep going down the road?
Not like he's waving the weapon at us or anything. So keep on going.
Doing the same thing?
I'm just gonna wait to see what he's doing. I don't know why he's running towards us. It must be something important.
10.
What's
11, 12.
for perception?
Yeah.
Okay, so you notice it's a half-orc running towards the party.
Do I recognize if it's the half-orc that we know?
No, you don't know. No,
The
it's not the half.
half-goblin orc
No,
or whatever?
no, no. It's just a half orc. But you also notice that he has you recognize the armor, but you don't remember where it's from. That he's wearing.
The armor?
You
Like
guys,
no, he has colored on
Yeah.
his armor. She recognized the colors, but she doesn't remember where from.
You guys, it's a half orc coming towards us.
Okay. If he stops, I'll stop. Wait till he gets up here.
I'll go into a semi-battle stance, but no weapons drawn.
Okay.
My
And-
hand is very close by.
Hey, you hear the Dragonborn yell, "Hello!"
Hello.
What are you running from?
What am I running from?
You're not running from anyone. You're running towards them.
Chang sent me, didn't he?
Yeah, but you have to say you're going to them.
Oh.
Basically, he's going to you guys. Like you probably yell that. Chank sent me.
Chang sent me to help you guys.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That crazy king.
Yep. So he eventually catches up.
Try
So he eventually catches up to you guys, panting because he was running the entire way. Now, when you get a closer look at him, you recognize it's Chank's colors that he wore, like on his robes, but he is painted on his armor.
Ah.
Hello.
Mm.
So that insane king sends us on a weird mission again.
No, he's just there to help.
So what's your name?
Oh no, weird mission!
Soldier.
I'm waiting.
He's here to help you guys.
I'm willing to tell the backfire.
Yeah.
So you guys are now all together now. You can introduce
Kathleen.
yourself to them. Yeah, that's Kathleen.
Kathleen?
Yep.
I never actually heard her name.
Yeah, so
I'm
He's-
Soldier.
Sildrick is what he said.
I'm Alex. Nice to meet you.
Baron.
Alright. So
You
you guys.
introduce you to our
Oh, my-
dirty half-elf, but he's not here right now.
and you see Gorn there. He's just like, "Aye, we should probably get going, lads. Nice to meet you there. I'm Gorn. I'm a miner."
I keep on walking.
Yep, keep going.
There it is. Okay. I just need it for Gorn's stats. Don't worry, you guys will be show up shortly.
Gotta make sure that I have all the dice that I'm gonna need.
Alright, so you guys are heading up the northeast road.
I'm rolling my die on the floor, so.
So you guys are taking the
here.
northeast road, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys start walking down the northeast road with no real encounters, like nothing's here. You guys don't see anything. It's just the trees and the plains that you're walking down. And as you guys are walking down, what's your passive perceptions?
15.
Okay. You don't need to worry about it. I already know what
19.
yours is. Oh, it's your wisdom, basically.
2.
Your wisdom? No, just your wisdom number.
Oh, 14.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, so
Oh, my wisdom's 20.
Daryl, you
Wisdom 20.
you notice that there are some just off in the head. You notice that the two figures just darted into some bushes.
Do you tell us?
You just get a glimpse of this.
Yeah, I tell him.
Okay, so what do you say?
I saw two figures kind of just dash out to the side of the woods. Be on guard, we might be ambushed.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So Gordon's like, I bet we could take them.
I just saw two, there could be more.
We could take them.
We're dwarves.
That's strong much.
continue on.
So you guys start walk. You guys continue on then.
I draw my weapon.
You draw your weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
draw
remember which
my
weapons you have?
What?
Do you remember which weapons you have? They're on. They should be on the back of the page. See if you can recognize what they were. You could even ask Cree to read them out for
Over
you.
there somewhere. Just follow this cord. You'll find it.
The weapons in his little block.
It's up all at the top where it says equipment. Oh yeah, you have trouble reading too, eh?
Yeah.
Ask Alex then. He's trying to figure out what his weapons are.
Oh,
yeah.
take
Top there. Equipment, explorer's pack, hand axe. Hand axe.
Javelins, battle axe, 1d8, scale mail. It's got battle axe.
So you just pull out the battle axe basically.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys, a bunch of you guys draw your
I
weapons.
rolled a stealth.
Okay. Barry, what are you doing? Are you drawing your weapon or?
Nine,
No?
10,
Okay.
11, 12.
Okay.
I stealth, but not very nicely.
I'm fine.
Weapon, shield in hand.
Okay. I need to know the party order.
I'll go first. And then
Right now it's Gorn and Gorn is in the middle.
I'll be up front because I am the tank.
Okay. Lee, where are you?
I'm stealthing, so.
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
where in
really-
the party order? Before this, I just
I'm
need to know.
hiding behind him.
Behind him?
Yeah.
Oh, her. Oh, okay.
And behind me, or
I'm hiding behind him. He's the big guy.
There's
Oh.
two big guys. There's Gorn, who's a dwarf as well, but he's the big guy. So you're hiding behind
Yeah, I'm
him.
hiding behind the big. Yeah, because I can't hide behind Warren.
Okay.
I'll be the last in line.
Okay. So as you guys are walking up,
I'll go first.
so as you guys are walking up, I'm guessing in rows of two.
yes. Getting you and I in the front lines.
Let me see your character. I need to see something. Just make sure you have something. Okay, cool. Alright. Roll a d20, please. Okay. Any plus?
As well?
Yeah, any pluses?
Well, I have a disadvantage because
It's yeah. What's your dex modifier? Your short
plus
bow.
5.
Yeah. Okay. All right. As you guys are walking, suddenly you guys hear a and an arrow fly through the bushes and hit Lee in the leg
What the hell?
from what you assume is a crossbow, because a crossbow bolt just went into your leg.
Now I'll draw my sword.
As
Are you okay? That's what I'll say.
as you hear one angry voice yell to the other, as two elves, one drow, one high elf, walk out of the bushes. The what looks like the high elf walks out of the bushes first.
Oh, hi. Sorry. He was aiming at me, guys. Sorry about that. We're always fighting.
I dried my weapon.
Your weapon was already drawn.
Okay, well, then I'm gonna start swinging because somebody just shot at me.
And it was not on. He's trying to cover up for him because he's actually after her.
I'm shooting at. I'm trying to hit somebody because they hit me.
Are
I'm
you
attacking.
walking out of the bush still as well? Like, no, you're still in the bush. Only he walked out of the bush.
Oh, yay.
As I am, I'm attacking.
14.
Oh, really? He's trying to defuse the situation.
14.
Attacking him.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
18.
Oh, I don't hit.
No,
Oh,
you just see her swing at you and you parry it.
What the fuck?
Explain thyself. Or meet my wrath.
I'm gonna come out of the bush now. Put my head down.
So you guys notice a drow walk out with his head down, looking ashamed.
Go smack him.
Alright.
15.
What's your AC?
16.
16?
I missed.
It's plus your
That's
strength, so.
Oh, plus my strength modifier.
Yeah.
That's plus 1.
So 16.
16. Yeah, I smacked him. What the fuck, you little bitch! I didn't know. I don't even know you. You don't fucking just shoot somebody. Like, have some common sense here.
You're actually after her.
And I smacked you and I'm literally giving you shit.
You take 1 damage, by the way, from the slap.
I'm literally giving you shit like a mother would give you shit if you stab her in the leg by accident.
Pete, this is your part to
Yeah,
roleplay and
basically,
why
that's
you
what
did
I'm
it.
thinking.
Yeah.
It's too much. When you're getting bitched at like you're getting bitched at by your mom, it's kind of hard to think at that moment, isn't it? It's like, oh shit, what do I say to her?
Gordon's just like, it's like, huh, I thought there'd be more. I thought there'd be more.
You look like somebody I knew. Or somebody that I have seen that killed my parents.
What are you talking about? I haven't killed anybody unless some really nasty ogres. I don't want to talk about it. But still, you don't just shoot somebody in the leg. You at least interrogate them first, for God's sake.
What's your Yeah, he wasn't aiming for the leg. That's what he just said. Yeah, but hold on. What's your character's mother's name?
I left her home.
I just need to know the name, if you remember.
What is it? Well, my name is derived from her. My name, Alex is my dad's name, but they call me,
Alexia?
no, it's, Olivia or something. And that's after my mom.
Okay.
But they also, my sister's known as Lady Sapphire.
Okay, that's fine. So, what was it? Olivia?
Yeah, Olivia.
You were you just say the name, use that the person that you're looking for?
Recognize that name.
No, you know, not that you recognize it, you mention the name about who you're looking for.
You're like, wow,
Olivia.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well.
I put my hammer away.
Mm-hmm.
I walk up to him,
Okay.
and I grab him by the throat and say, "Start explaining now," as I start squeezing.
My mom.
Roll
No.
strength. To see if you even grab him, and he has to roll.
And then I'm gonna roll because I obviously
Yeah,
remember.
to avoid it.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a history
Oh, wrong die.
to see if I
16.
remember something that.
Mhm.
16.
Well,
16. Okay.
13,
What'd you?
14.
Okay, he grabbed you.
14.
Well, how am
I
I going to
remember
explain
something.
myself? I'm joking here.
Yeah. Stop! I remember. Stop! I rolled. I remember. Stop! He hit my mom killed his family.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Yeah.
Yeah,
My
'cause
mom
I'm
killed
the
his
ranger
family.
now.
Stop!
Somebody shot my friend, and they're going to pay for it, and they're going to answer for it.
Yeah. I like how you haven't jumped in at all. You're
Yeah,
just
I know.
letting
You're
him
just
deal
standing
with
there
it.
watching your
He's
friend.
like, "Hey,
I'm
the
laid
big
back."
guy."
Yeah, not like that.
Probably used to him having to explain himself.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I guess it's just persuasion. 13, 14, 15, 16.
So
Alright.
will not be dominated.
We're
That
gonna.
would be my
Everyone-
roll for persuasion.
I want everyone to take a breath right now.
Persuasion.
You gotta roll persuasion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I know.
wisdom. Oh wow.
What'd you get?
D20 and then plus
16.
your wisdom. See?
Oh my god, he got a nat 20 against mine.
No. So he.
I'm not persuading him. I'm not
Her.
persuading her to stop.
She's actually, for a dwarf, somehow lifts you off your feet.
Because you're taller than her. You're taller than
These are my
her.
persuasion right now.
Okay, so you have to roll against his persuasion.
Okay, what'd you get?
17,
Plus
13, plus 1. So
17.
So 17 plus 14.
Wait, next bomb?
There's still a hole on
Okay.
it. I couldn't finish it because I was dying and I was like.
I failed. I rolled 16, just one under.
Oh,
All right, so now you let go,
You telling me to let go?
Yes.
Okay.
and everyone takes.
I'm
the group.
regrettably letting go.
You're begrudgingly.
Your dice
Yes.
went behind your butt.
What the
There you
hell
go,
am I
save
doing?
my ass.
It's on your.
again.
It's under your butt now. Your dice.
Yay.
You need to stop getting yourself into trouble. I keep on telling you this on a regular basis. You gotta think before you act.
But her mother killed my parents.
Stop.
That's my mom. I'm trying to kill her too.
Let's defuse the
you're not
situation
brothers?
and explain
Yeah,
what's
No,
going on.
they are brothers.
You are brothers?
Yeah.
I want to fight someone.
Okay.
We're half brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, they are brothers.
That's
Same
quite
mother,
common.
different fathers.
That's
Okay.
actually quite common in the drow community to have separate
fathers and
To
stuff.
have separate fathers. There is not a single one family that has the same dad.
Mm-mm.
My sister, me, and my brother all
Except
have
for
different
one.
dads.
I know of, and that's in the Jits family because he does that.
Yeah, that's different, but that's also like my family. I'm mother to 3 kids. I'm mother to 3 kids with
And
the
3
same.
different girls.
Oh,
No.
you're not getting him?
3
If you
kids.
want.
So
What are you hitting him
dad.
with?
I'm gonna hit him with my hand.
Okay, roll a d20, see if you hit him.
You mean like I gave you this?
No, he's hitting him, his brother.
5 plus my dex, right?
Plus your strength.
Strength?
Dex.
14.
No, it's
plus
strength.
2.
With it, when you're hitting with your hand, it's strength.
It's still Dex because you're a rogue. No, it's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strength.
So what'd you roll?
5 plus 14.
I gotta do a
That little
medical.
circle thing has plus 2 in it.
So
Okay,
it's
plus
2.
two.
It's plus 2.
I gotta do a medical so I can pull this
Okay, so you
arrow
roll
out
against.
of my leg.
What's your AC?
16. 18 right now.
Okay, so you just like, you see it coming, so you're just like, no. You catch him before he can slap you.
By the way, I'm doing a medical and trying to get this bolt out of my leg.
I can pull it out.
13, 14, 15.
Did you hear what?
Well, you can pull it out, but I'm trying to medical it out. I got 12.
If you want to pull it out,
13.
roll sleight of hand, which is just your dex modifier. You roll.
No, you're rude. That hurts.
That's if he wants to.
That hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
That's gonna
Okay.
cause me damage.
No, it won't.
Relax.
It won't.
Just all.
If I don't know, it won't hurt as bad, but still, it's one of those things where it's like, don't pay attention. Ah!
12.
12? Okay.
On the
Plus
die.
his medical.
You have to roll against it.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I got a nat 1. You did it.
okay. Since you rolled a nat 1, though, when he pulled it out,
It
you
hurt.
were looking directly at it. But he pulled it out.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm the bard. It's not like I do anything in this fucking party.
What damage does your crossbow do, by the way?
It'd be a bolt, so it'd be.
Yeah.
It's not a crossbow, it's a short bow.
Oh, a short bow, so it's a short bow arrow. D6?
It'd be a-
So roll a D6. I forgot to get you to do that.
Plus that.
Plus your dex.
Because it hit.
It hit, yes.
I get damage. I take
6.
damage.
Oh,
for that.
max damage. So 12. Wait, yeah, no.
5.
Plus 5, so 10. So
11.
11 damage from this bolt that nearly killed you.
I'm at fucking 9 damage, you bastard.
Sorry.
No, no, you're fully
That's
healed.
even my fucking problem. I
You're healed.
didn't even do it.
He healed you.
Thank
You're
you.
healed.
I didn't even do anything. My whole mom.
So really quickly, just out of character, what do you guys think of how I introduced everybody?
I think I lost a little bit of oxygen.
Hey.
We're not expecting me to react that way. It's just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I did. I wrote it, so I'm even the mom of the group of this
Cool.
group. So yeah,
Alright.
I do bitch like that.
That's fine.
Okay, let's start over.
Yeah, okay.
Now that this situation is defused, how about I introduce ourselves? My name is Draco. Pleasure to meet you, my lady.
Hi, I'm Alex. Your
Nice
brother
to meet
just
you,
shot
sir.
me in
That's
the
a
leg.
lady.
Lady, I'm Kathleen.
Okay.
It's a beard. It's the beard. Don't worry, it's the beard.
Go back
Wow,
to-
that.
Sorry,
Actually, the running joke.
Sorry,
Oh,
it's the beard.
Sorry, it's the beard.
Yeah.
Are you wearing your mask right now?
Pleasure to meet you too,
Yeah,
sir.
he is wearing his mask, so it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, okay. So you wouldn't have known.
You wouldn't
Anyway,
even have
he's-
noticed if it was a male or a female. Or
Yeah, because of the
whatever.
mask.
Because you would still notice beard, but you wouldn't.
No,
You'd
see
have
it
to
as
check for boob.
Yeah.
Like hell they are.
And
What
who's
do you
this
mean you have
gentleman
to
back
check
here? This is
So
the one
we
that's been
wouldn't have to
sitting
check for
quiet
boobs?
here.
I said like hell they are.
My name is Baron. I'm a paladin.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Baron. I'm Draco.
Ooh.
What's your guard?
But there's one.
The name's Gorn.
Pleasure to meet you, Gord.
Pleasure to meet you too, good sir. You weak bastard. Shot my friend.
Well, besides me throwing shooting an arrow at you, Dark, slow.
Again, you're a dumbass.
Are you gonna introduce yourself too?
I already did.
Oh yeah, you already did. Okay, just making sure. To
Him.
him.
If
Okay.
you would have done that on the, if you would have done that on the underneath, I would have had you murdered. You do realize that?
The underneath? You mean the Underdark?
Sorry, the Underdark. This would have been the Underdark. I would have had you murdered. You know that.
Sacrifice.
I apologize, but I don't take very kindly to male drow shooting me after how many times I brought you guys from the Underdark, for fuck's sakes. Sorry, I'm not too happy about this. Out of all things, I got shot
Aye,
by
little
another
lady.
male drow.
Hey, little lady, we have a bit of a quest on our hands. Shall we? Should we bring these two along?
Do we have to?
Why not?
Baron says, "Why not?" If you guys want to join them on their quest, we're going to a mountain called Terra Mountain. If you guys know about it, it's one of the biggest mountains in the
What
land.
direction is their mother?
Guys, I don't know who you're talking about.
We're not going
Good
there
Russian.
just yet. But if you come with us, I'll bring you there, I promise.
Okay. I'm go.
What about you?
I gotta keep my little brother out of trouble.
Oh,
So
he's
I'm
doing
coming
this
too.
often, eh?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Now, behave yourself.
The thing is, though, is that most of the this is just out of character. Most of the time, when he shoots somebody, they die.
So be happy I didn't.
Yeah. Just making that joke. Normally,
the
they
older brother.
Yes, I need the older brother.
Okay, well let's hurry up. I already got
Alright,
fucking
we're
shot.
onwards to Terra Mountain. You can see the bloody thing from here. And he points, and you can see just the tip off in the distance of the Terra Mountain.
Let's go.
See what?
The mountain. He's pointing out the mountain.
It's daytime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's blind.
Oh, you're blind. Yeah. We're gonna have to find a shop when we get close by, cause he's gonna be blind most of the
Brother.
time. Just letting you know.
Gonna need help.
Hold my shoulder, I'll follow along with me, but keep yourself out of trouble.
It is midday, so it's the worst time for him.
Yeah, he's super blind right now.
Where are you?
Not that blind.
Not that super blind. You can see like outlines of things, and that's it. All you can see is an outline
Anybody,
shadow. You
five?
can't actually physically see color.
I'm
It's
going
so.
with the-
It's
the
one
five.
of those things.
Out of
You know
character,
when
I'm
it's
going
so-
with my personality trait. I'm silly.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Anyways, what I'm trying to explain is, it to you when it's so dark you can't physically see colors anymore. Is the same thing for you during the day as a drow.
Okay.
So that's the exact thing of it. So it's like, it's so bright for you, you can't actually distinguish color, but you can distinguish shapes. You're like, fuck, what is that thing? And you're trying to see something in the difference, and it's like this big giant light.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, closest thing I
So-
can explain.
you guys start heading out. What's the new order that you guys gonna do? Like the
I'm
more,
behind my brother.
I know it's gonna be in twos, so you're
Behind
behind.
my brother.
Okay, you're up front. You're up front.
Back,
You're-
following.
You're how far back?
We're right behind.
Oh, we're behind them.
Yeah, right behind
Got
the second
sword
row.
and
But
shield
he's
there.
behind. Okay, so then I'm guessing
Well, I'm guiding your ass right now.
Baron is next to you. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Or would you be in the
And
back?
I'm
I'm
the
next
very
to her.
back.
I'm next to her. Oh my
No,
God.
she's in the front.
Yeah, I'm next to her.
Oh, okay. So there's gonna be rows of 3 now.
I don't care.
Yeah.
She's behind me. I don't care.
I don't care.
She's beside me. I don't give a shit where she is.
She doesn't want to.
She wants to be near me because of what I can do.
No, I don't want to be near another male. I don't want to be near a male drow that just shot me.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And Gorn will be next to you, basically. So those 3 are in the front. No, no, I'm playing as the Gorn character. So yeah, so you guys are walking down the road some more, all together. When okay, oh okay. I guess that.
Do I roll
guess
persuasion?
that's happening now. Persuasion what for? Perception,
Perception.
if you want.
7, 8, 9.
Nothing. So
I gotta
Can I
try.
do persuasion?
you mean perception?
Oh,
Perception. That was my own fault. I don't let.
Perception.
Are you guys seriously looking through the handbook when you guys got the handbook on your lap?
2 + 2 is 4.
I know.
Anyway,
That's why I'm like, what the hell? What did I
I'm
say?
trying to describe something that's happening.
Give me 17 total for perception.
Yeah, you guys are actually almost near Terra
That's
Mountain.
old hand.
So, okay.
Alright.
What?
We get 17 total for perception.
That's why I always bring another. Actually,
Okay.
3 hot.
You guys were actually roughly
table for
there,
you.
so over the time.
I'm not paying you.
Oh, never mind.
That's
Thanks,
ADD.
You guys, okay, this is an interesting thing you guys are gonna notice. You guys, hell chair. You guys suddenly feel like a really dark presence, like looming over your shoulders. It feels like it. It's just like a dark energy. You're not sure where it's coming from.
I think I know what it is.
What?
Or I'm doing an insight. I do know what it is.
No.
No, I don't.
No.
Even if it's 10, I don't.
I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay.
What's the dice for?
Play detect magic. It's
It's a spell.
That would be an arcana, wouldn't it?
yeah, it's casting detect magic, so
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
you're
see if you
casting.
can detect anything. You cannot, because there's too many trees nearby. Because of where you guys are, you're roughly.
Say magic go
Here.
through trees and whatnot. It doesn't have
Yes, but you
boundaries,
can't.
whatever.
No, there's too much stuff around,
It's like too thick. The bush is too thick.
and it's too far away too. That's why.
Because take magic so that's 60 feet.
It's too far away
It would
too.
still be. It would. If there's still too much. If it's still too thick of a forest.
Let's
then-
kill it, whatever it is.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah.
You just say
I
that.
mean, take that
Yeah.
through a thick
I
foot of
can't do much till I
concrete.
get something.
Yeah, but you
on my
don't. You got. No one has pointed it out yet. That this feeling.
Nobody feels.
He
that
just thought that. And he just said that
I
out
have my
loud.
bow at the ready though.
Okay.
I feel something, you guys. Now at least he's like, I'm gonna kill it. Okay, well, obviously he's detecting.
Sword
he's
weapon,
detecting
shield and
something.
weapon ready.
Okay.
What's always
If my
usually.
battle axe is out, raring to go.
Okay.
Hold my bow like this. Already loaded.
My long sword and shield are.
Perception.
Being
16!
ready beside my brother.
17, 18. Good perception.
Let's take some caution though.
Suddenly the ground starts to rumble beneath you guys. All of you.
Yes.
I have a feeling this is gonna be the thing that
But
we
it's not-
encountered earlier.
It's not as crazy rumbling as you think. It's just
Suffocating.
rumbling where it's like you can feel the rumbling. You know when like a truck goes by?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. You feel like that kind of rumbling. But you're not sure where it's coming from or what it is.
Earthquake.
Do you
I rolled
actually
a 16.
And I roll
Yeah.
perception as well.
He just yelled out earthquake.
Earthquake.
I rolled nat 20 for perception.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Alright, you notice that the ground
13
is cracking a bit. And you also notice that there's a faint red color coming from those cracks. But they're super small and faint that it's hard to tell how deep that red is from or what it's coming from. You also notice off in the distance in a field, near just between some trees, this thing sprouting out of the ground.
Is it another spiral?
No. This thing looks like claws of a creature coming out of the ground.
Oh crap!
No, look at the map, and what do you think represents that on the map? Little claws coming out of the ground.
No. That's where it is.
Yeah, you guys see that off in the distance. His character sees that off in the distance.
Which is where?
You're over there.
Oh, that.
You're holding the map upside down, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, we're trying to get here, so we're like here.
Yeah, roughly.
I want to kill it.
No, you don't
I
want
don't
to kill
think we
this.
can kill it. We're too little. You might be huge, but we're tiny.
Okay, let me just
smush and splat.
let me explain something really quickly now. Okay. So
I like
as-
how I'm explaining it to the half orc like that.
let me explain something to you guys. So as you guys are walking and hearing this and everything and feeling all this, suddenly you can somewhat see it moving as it goes up, and you guys all suddenly hear a loud thum noise.
Thundercloud.
No, just thum.
like it
that.
closes.
Yeah. And you're watching this by the
Oh
way.
yeah, I'm watching.
As
this.
it goes back into the ground. And everybody after like
once I get my composure back.
wait, before you can get your composure, suddenly everything around everybody, you see wind coming towards you guys as a shockwave. But before that, you guys feel that dark energy. It amplifies suddenly, and it suddenly makes you guys all black out for a second.
We got to roll Constitution on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all do. 18. 19.
12.
15.
2. 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Who got 4? Oh.
What'd you roll, Charlie?
13 plus 4.
Cool.
Yeah, Charlie's fine.
So
I got 15.
you're fine. You're
Nice.
fine. You're fine. You're not fine.
Plus 3.
Yeah, you're not fine. And Gorn is fine.
I
So
thought Charlie would have been fine.
nope, it was a higher roll than that. As you see,
Cheese and crackers.
you suddenly see the half orc collapse to the ground, the high elf collapse to the ground, and the drow elf collapse to the ground for a second.
Knocked out.
Yeah, just knocked out completely. You guys suddenly get a wave of air hit you guys. You guys all got to roll Dex to see if you guys fall over or not from the wind.
I get it.
Oh, I do.
Because I'm a dwarf.
Yep.
14.
All right.
I fall over. I rolled a 9.
Stay on there. 14 plus 4, so it'll be 18.
Just under. It was a 19 to get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
This
God.
wind was strong. You guys all suddenly get, the ones that are still standing, you suddenly get swept from your feet, and you do like front flips, and then land on your backs. You don't take any damage, but you're just suddenly
But it was
knocked
just
over.
one of those ones that knock the wind out of you. Like,
Yeah, pretty much.
Knocks the wind out of you, basically. Like, the other 3 on the ground don't get affected by this.
Because they're already on the ground.
Yeah, they're already on the ground.
They get pushed a little.
Mm-hmm.
So knocked out.
Yeah. And then suddenly all the all the cracks that were around seal back up. All the small ones. Seal back up like nothing happened. About 5 minutes later, they wake up.
What happened? Well, they're still.
You fell down?
Well, those 3 are still unconscious.
Alright.
I'll let these 2 know what I saw
Mhm.
and what happened.
You didn't see the color of it though, just so you know.
No.
You just saw a thing moving up.
Yeah. And I told with the cracks and saw red beneath them.
okay, I'm gonna roll an Arcana to see if I remember any of this from my studies when I was like my 19, 20, 21.
Okay, do you want to, are you going to tell them this information or
Would I know what this is?
not?
Well, I need to, those 2, or
Would I know
would
what
know
this is?
way more than I might of something that I would know, because he's the paladin, and
That's not necessarily true.
Would I know this?
Nothing.
to me,
No.
it's an Arcana. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna like.
You're telling them? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just tell you then.
Yeah.
Alright, because I was just going to write it and hand it to you. You recognize it as a similar thing to 2 different things, okay? You recognize it for either something related to hell or something related to an elemental of some sort. You don't remember exact details, you just remember something about this in your books. But it's you can't decide if it's one or the other.
Well, yeah, that is something that I would actually even tell to them now, because that sounds like way too much close information for a paladin and cleric not to know. And I'm just a bard, and if I know that much information and they don't, they need to know that.
history check to see if I know anything about it.
My history's not that good, but
19.
All right, you know about this. You lived in the human kingdom for a little while, so you knew about this before. You remember seeing it off in the distance and stuff like that as it came out of the ground, did the thum, and then go back in the ground. You only know it only happens once every year, or 4 times a year, and it's just
There's more than one of them.
you've only noticed one of them in this area. It's only the one. You remember this from when you were younger and everything too. So.
Okay, I'll tell the group that.
Yeah. You never knew what it was. No one ever told you what it was. You just knew it was there, and no one really decided to go near it.
Has this happened to you before?
I've seen it before.
Never experienced himself.
No, it was far enough away that this
I don't remember
effect
this.
that happened to us didn't happen.
I don't
I don't
remember this from my training. I'm a paladin.
We should just move on and ignore this fairy tales.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's gone now.
everything is a fairy tale. Okay, that's up to you.
We got a job to do.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
So he moves on.
I got knocked out.
You're no longer knocked out.
No, we're awake.
Yeah, you're awake now.
Well, he did it.
So you guys all get up and you guys, I'm guessing you're just continuing now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Yay, random lore. I love doing that with my world. Throwing random lore stuff at you guys.
Chewbacca died.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I know.
What, Chewbacca died?
Yeah.
Okay, Chewbacca died at what age? 74?
78.
78?
Yeah. The
74, 78?
original actor from
Yeah.
Say it.
Yeah, I found out what he did before he became Chewbacca. He was an orderly in the hospital.
Right.
Cool. So you guys move on, and it's now nighttime. After all this time has moved on, it's now nighttime.
Yeah, I can see.
You can see now, but you guys been traveling for miles without really stopping, and everything else on a bed full.
Okay, we're probably try and find, before the sun actually set, try and find shelter for the night.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll protection.
Doors open.
There's no stores nearby because you're out in the wilderness.
You can't get any
What about,
lenses out here, bud. Would have to, if
17.
anything, we'd have to
All right.
find crystals
No.
before
It's all
we even make
fields
them.
around you right
We're
now.
gonna Jimmy rig
So if you
that
camp,
shit.
you have to camp out in the open.
Okay, well, yeah.
Because that's what they are. They're crystals and they're.
You're just out of
got
field
really
right now, and if you
things
try
can
going to
see.
the trees, it'll be too far.
Yeah.
You guys can also really the mountain's not too far away. It's roughly about half a day's journey away now.
Yeah, we best camp for the night because we've been on all day and we're tired.
We need rest.
All right.
We need food and
Yeah.
need. We
Yep.
must sleep.
So you guys, I'm guessing, all camp up for the
Me.
night.
Why don't we like?
Mead, yes,
I want
mead.
mead.
You can't.
What, Charlie?
It's mead.
Why don't we
I get some
camp in the
No.
day?
Oh, yeah!
Could the
You
ham?
can't give them.
Oh.
Yes, I can.
So did you hear what
Someone
Charlie
said meat, I want
suggested?
meat.
Oh,
Charlie suggested, why don't we travel at night and sleep in the day? Because of the drowse.
I take off
Some
my
of us don't
goggles.
see it very well at night.
Well,
Yeah, us paladins will see very well at night.
Yeah.
I do.
I do too.
So do I.
You guys have the superior dark vision.
yeah.
You have
And that's superior, but-
dark vision as well.
No, elves have low light vision.
Low light vision. Yeah, you have low
Yes.
light vision. You guys have low light vision.
I have dark vision because I'm a dwarf.
He has dark vision. You have dark vision. He has low light vision.
And that's superior.
He still has superior dark vision because
Mhm.
of the drop.
So what are you guys doing? You guys, in the area around you guys right now? It's mostly just kind of like patchy fields of grass and other stuff. Like these aren't like crazy tall grass everywhere. It's just normal grass.
I'll leave them.
I want to see if there's like a cave.
It's just grass. What?
I want to see if there's something like a cave around.
All right, roll perception.
It's just.
15. Perception. Wisdom?
Yeah.
17.
17 total?
Yeah.
No.
15.
No, but you do notice a dip in the fields where it'd be a perfect spot to camp because there's a little like ledges that you
Yeah.
can. So
Well, if we want to camp, there's a dip. About that way.
it's about like about
With ledges.
50 kilometers,
we can
10
say-
kilometers away, basically about 10 kilometers. Or no, yeah. How much is it? How far is a kilometer?
1.33 kilometers equals 1 mile.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. Go back down a bit. Sorry, it's roughly about 50 meters away. Yeah, about 50 meters away. So you guys can make
Walk
it there.
over there. Set up camp.
All right. So as you guys are walking over there, see if anything happens. Nope. All right. Nothing. It's a very uneventful day, except for that big thing.
I'm gonna stay up.
To
And I'm gonna make sure nobody
Smooth
stabs
over-
me in my sleep again.
I'm
to
gonna stay
smooth
away from
over
myself.
ruffled feathers, I'm gonna pour me an ale of mead.
All right.
I'm staying awake and drinking tonight.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Gordon's
Yeah.
like, hey, I'll drink to that for adventure and to friendship.
I don't drink. I'm gonna rest.
What about you?
I'll drink.
Baron?
I'm an orc.
Sure, I'll have it.
You're staying
I'm
up?
sitting in a tree making sure nobody's
no
gonna
trees
get
nearby.
stabbed. There's no trees, there's
No.
nothing.
No, it's
I'm
just it's a
off.
you'll probably be sitting on top of the
Cliff
little
surrounding us.
mini cliff that's
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna sit on the top of the mini cliff.
Mhm.
Away from them.
It's roughly the height of a normal person. in
Yeah, I'm
height,
gonna
so
stay away from them. They can do whatever they want.
keep an eye on
I'm
stuff.
not happy today.
So
And I'm
Goran
allowed
lights
to
a
be.
fire. Gordon lights a fire, and everyone rolls out their bedrolls and stuff like that.
And I pour meads for them, hand it out, and then go join her.
All right. No, just trust me. All right. You need to roll a percentile.
Yes, I do.
1, 2, 3, 4 times. 5 times.
Okie dokie.
Should be fun.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason why we're doing
They
this.
don't know this, but they will after. You said you weren't drinking.
I wasn't drinking.
Oh yeah, okay, so you're asleep.
Damn.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 people only.
Well, Barry knows what I'm. Well, Barry knows what I have, so you won't be touching it unless you really want to.
You can get benefits from it too.
Yeah, it's not very different.
Oh yeah. That'll be 43.
Alright, that was for
Barry, you did it. 1, 2, 3.
Slidris. Yeah. What's your name? Character's name?
Silver.
Damn, 43 again.
Okay. How the fuck did you roll 2 though?
I have no
Two
idea.
people having the same thing.
And
What'd you roll?
99.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
That's good. That's really good. Alright, so Baron's fine. In fact, he feels really rejuvenated from this drink. It's really good.
Good drink.
You two, on the other hand. You two, on the other hand.
Always
Oh.
get fucked up.
Hey, so you rolled a 43, so nothing too crazy.
I rolled 2 43s.
Yeah, that's for both of them. So they both get the same thing that happens to them.
Yes, they do.
Oh boy.
Yeah, if it was like low numbers, like nat 1 on one of those, it would have been awful. But
Alright, so suddenly after you guys finish your drinks and you put down your pints, you guys suddenly stop moving.
Nice.
They stop moving completely.
Statue eyes.
Their skin
Thank
doesn't
you.
change, just their eyes are moving.
I get to sleep.
Fuck.
What?
You can't speak either. It's muffled. You can't move either. It's just your eyes that can move.
So basically, you're like that for until we wake up.
Nope.
For a little.
Nope.
No?
Nope, nope.
Longer?
Nope. Let me finish. And so after that, you guys suddenly both of you guys start feeling a rumbling in your guys' stomach.
Not another one.
No. You just don't assume. Let me finish. So rumbling in your stomach, and you suddenly feel a rush of it go downwards. As you guys hear two of the men just loud fart. It actually makes a cloud beneath them, and they both go up into the air about a foot, and then they unfreeze and land on their backs. Power flatulence, the waft. They wafted it. Everyone has to roll a constitution because of the smell, except for the people who farted.
Well, we're up on a hill. We don't.
It goes up with.
Oh yeah, wind.
6. Oh, I smell it. I definitely smell it. 7.
I probably do too. 11.
This is gonna wake me up.
What'd you roll?
Haven't rolled anything yet.
Oh no!
6.
What'd you roll, Barry?
4.
Oh no!
9 total. That's my constitution plus 3.
All right, anyone who rolled below 10 throws up.
All of us.
Oh.
Everyone else just has a really bad smell and taste in their
That's a
mouth.
rude awakening.
Yeah, as you're asleep, just.
What the hell did these guys eat?
What the hell just happened?
He was asleep too, so it's like the rudest awakening ever.
What just happened?
And you have just an awful taste in your mouth and smell in your nose. You gag a bit, but you don't throw up. Yeah.
I threw up on
So,
somebody
brother,
because I'm sitting
brother.
on the top of the cliff.
How's my
better,
birthday?
so
Yeah, he
we'll
was
break
sitting
down.
beside me, so I was like,
You didn't throw up on
That's my
anybody.
birthday.
I wanted to see if
So
I
yeah,
could
they
roll
just
for
it was a
percentile.
double waft. That's why people threw up.
Yeah.
So
Ew.
it was. You guys feel great though. You two feel great.
All of a sudden, I'm laying on my back laughing at my brother.
You also feel relieved, both of you. You guys both feel relieved and great. The drink was great, tasted good too. Yeah.
Did
you want another?
No.
You want another?
I'll take one for it.
You can give him
Yep.
a drink? Okay. Percentile time.
Oh man.
Question: have you eaten yet? Has your character eaten yet?
No.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank God.
62.
62.
Okay, so something nice, nothing crazy. So you drink this next one, and you feel your wounds heal from when you got slapped, and your pride goes up too.
Yeah.
So now you're back to full health again. Why do you erase your health?
Go back to sleep.
And you go into sleep now?
Yeah.
And you guys are all smelling this throw up when you're sleeping. No one decided to clean it up?
Well,
I'll just cover it with some dirt.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Like,
put a handkerchief over my face and go to
Thanks for
sleep
that
like
drink.
that. You want another one?
No.
Okay.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who are you there? Would you like one?
No, I'm good.
You sure? You
Yeah.
got plenty left.
No, I'm good.
I'm awake now.
You know why he has plenty left? It's because it slowly refills over time.
Want one?
It's a small keg,
Yeah.
roughly around this
You
big.
want a drink?
No.
Okay, what you guys drank was
It goes
known
against
as
my beliefs.
patented Cammy's Mystery Ale. The leader of the guild, Cammy Hammer's Mystery Ale. Just
You were
drank.
telling me that like last
Yep.
night.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah,
So
so
there's downfalls and there's good things.
sometimes good things, sometimes bad things. His old character shadowed an orchard
And
jelly.
then there's things to laugh about.
Yep.
Making my brother throw up.
I'm awake now, so I'm sitting up on the ledge.
Good, I'm gonna sleep.
I
Hey.
still have dries them. I'm
I want to wander off.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, which direction?
It's like,
Is there caves? Like a,
No, there's
a
no
mountain or
caves.
something? On the mountainside?
Not nearby at all.
What about like trees?
We're in the
everything's
field.
flat.
You're in a field. It's all flat right now. The trees are about a couple kilometers away.
Never mind.
You could explore the field
Yeah.
if you want,
Yeah, I'll
but
explore the field.
all right.
See if I can find anything in there.
Alright, it's gonna be fun.
Be careful.
What you wish for.
It's fine. 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 Not so fine. Alright. Not so fine at all. Alright, so far, like, you had a very uneventful explorer. You didn't see much. Just more grass, more grass, some dirt, grass, stone. And not even a mouse. No, nothing. Which is kind of odd, actually.
Bird, snake.
No birds. No
Any
snakes. No snakes.
Any
Look a
cricket
little
chirping?
closer.
Nope.
Look a little closer. Any insect?
Nope. Just dirt.
Plain field.
Yeah.
Roll a dex.
That's plus 20 as well, because it's nighttime.
Just your dexterity plus your dex modifier.
Everyone. What'd you say?
12.
Alright, you're fine. You suddenly stop and look down to see a giant hole.
Ooh.
Roughly 10 feet by 10 feet. And you nearly stepped in it.
Oh! That's scary.
And you can't see the bottom,
Okay.
even with your superior dark vision.
Whoa.
It's just a hole in the ground.
I want to tell my brother.
You go back and tell your brother?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a long run.
Oh. Oh, I didn't know that.
You wandered quite far away.
Oh, okay. We'll stay there.
You're gonna stay there and just look at this?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What was that light thing? Have magic spell. Dance lights.
Dancing lights? So you can try casting dancing lights?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you cast dancing lights with your cantrip into the hole, the lights disappear. The second they reach the horizon part of the hole, they just disappear. You don't see the lights. Roll wisdom. No, an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, I am going to be a -1 on that.
Intelligence saving throw.
16.
17 minus 1?
Yeah.
Alright. You start to hear a faint whisper in your ear. Can't make out what it is, though. Can't make out the language either. But what you do feel is a pull towards this, what looks like a hole. You feel a sudden pull towards it. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go back.
You're actually gonna turn around and go back? Alright, so as you turn around, you suddenly hear a voice in your head say, wait. You actually do?
No.
That you're still going?
Yeah.
Just wait. Come back. I can give you what you want. And it echoes, that echoes in your mind. I can give you power.
I'm gonna go back.
You're gonna go back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Back to the hole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to my brother.
Oh, you're going back,
Yeah.
you're just gonna run to the camp?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sneak, though. Stealthy.
You stealthily?
Yeah.
Alright, so the voice stops once you reach a certain distance. Don't need to roll for stealth, it's fine. The voice stops when you reach a certain distance. But you still feel a little bad. You feel like you did the wrong thing. Like the effects made you feel that way. You feel like you did the wrong thing, like you should have went back and heard it out. But you still do the right thing to yourself. To you, you think it's the right thing, and go back to your family. Go back to the group.
Yeah.
All right. So you make it back to the group, and they're all asleep.
I'm gonna wake up my brother.
You wake up him.
Yeah,
I'm not
gonna wake up my
asleep.
Yeah, but you watch him run
Yeah.
back with a weird look on his face.
Yeah, if anything, I'm still in. Well, I wouldn't be sleeping. I'd be in an old trance still. Because I don't trust. Fuck me, I'm not fucking trusting him. Fucking watching him and.
Yeah.
You want to have
Well, so he's waking me up, eh?
Yeah.
What? Here.
There's a big deep hole somewhere down that way.
That's awesome.
You're asleep right now, so.
I know, I'm just laughing.
Can someone pass me a bag of chips, please?
And there was a
talking about big hole.
there was a big hole.
I told you not to wander off.
Well, I was curious. I wanted to see if there was anything in the field.
You know what Mom told you? Be careful.
I was
Why are
careful.
you not listening to her?
I was careful. I almost got in the hole, but I didn't. And I heard voices. There was a faint sound saying that I can get what I famously desire.
I love this
And it
right
started scaring me, so I
now.
came back.
You guys talking to each other?
Yeah, we're like talking amongst each other, like we're up on the hill. There, already, like.
I think we should run this by the group.
I don't trust those two, man.
Roll perception if you guys hear them. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. No one hears you.
I'm still sleeping. I trust you.
Alright, let's talk to this other paladin. Baron. Maybe be able to shine a little insight on it.
Well, if there's anything when I hear them, yeah, sure.
So you going to the Dragonborn?
I'm going to wake up for
Alright. They woke up the Dragonborn.
Better wake up. I'm awake.
There's a
This
big,
is how it's
black
supposed to
hill.
actually be
Hole.
in a fun party, though.
Hole.
Anyways.
Big black hole, and it was whispering to me saying that I could get what I want, and it could give me power.
Sounds.
And it started scaring me, so I came back and woke my brother, and then he decided to wake you.
That sounds very odd.
Nice.
Maybe we should talk with the rest of the group about this.
I don't trust the two of you.
They're pretty good. They can be a little obnoxious sometimes, but they're pretty good. I raised my voice slightly as they say that.
See if we hear what's going on.
You don't have to perception.
Oh, no, he
I made
actually made
you
sure of
two
it.
are awake, so I said it.
We're
loud
it's
enough.
passive
Well, I
perception.
got 20 total.
50.
Stuff.
Oh, yeah, 20
We
total
hear
for
it.
perception.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
we
good
hear it
people.
as passive perception at 50.
Well, I'm gonna run by them, and everybody's exhausted.
Yeah, let them get the rest of their rest. Check it out in the morning. Okay, sounds good.
So you guys are going to bed?
I'm gonna
If
go
you hear it
slightly
calling
away
to
from
you
the group
again,
and sleep.
I'm gonna say if
There's
you
still
hear
a
it
trust
calling to
issue.
you again, try and make sure to
That's
wake
fine.
up first.
Oh, that's fine. There's trust issues between both of us. Don't worry. Andy's still pissed off at the gnome. It took me a bit to get over that,
I'm gonna
too.
try and persuade my brother to come join the group for safety precautions.
Roll persuasion. He has to roll against it, yep.
Persuasion's under wisdom.
Yep.
Yeah.
13.
What do you roll?
That was 1 plus 1.
Yeah, persuade him.
He's like, why don't you stay further away?
Yeah. He's like, he kind of pissed. The way you said it pissed him off enough, so he's gonna be a little bit further.
I go to sleep. I go to sleep.
The rest of the night is very uneventful. You guys wake up to the morning as the sun rises. And
Wonder how Dreyfus is gonna take this.
what? Oh, them?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh my god.
Well, we know Andy, but I mean
Is that
his
who?
character
Is that who?
himself. He's dead too, isn't he?
Refreshed and awake.
Mhm.
But I can't see for a damn.
What's it me?
No.
No.
I don't drink.
Wouldn't help his
Drinks
vision.
for night.
Drinks anytime.
I drink that's
Yep. Pull myself a normal drink of mead.
you drink it, you pull it one too?
I pull one, but it's the normal, not the
Mhm.
mystery.
And then he has a drink from it too.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
drink as well.
what about that other stuff?
That's for nighttime.
Ah, okay.
My
Shall we
brother
continue?
shouldn't be drinking.
Everyone pack up. We are moving on, you wee bastards.
How far is it from the mountains from here?
We might have a
Over
distraction.
yonder.
We might have a distraction. Apparently there's this big hole just a little ways over there that is calling out to people and offering them power, and I think we should probably check that out.
I agree with
Not
you.
normal.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
think that's a good idea.
Are you sure the man wasn't hallucinating?
I think he was. After that stuff he drank last night, you never know.
No. There's some warrant in that. We should go look. That's
I
not the
want
first
power.
time I've heard about whispers coming from a dark hole before. So that's good. Kid, you? But yes, that was a joke. No, you laughed at it.
Alright,
Roll
so
15 if I know from the location from the previous door if it's in the same area as what I saw from the previous day. No?
no, not
Not
even
the
close.
same.
Not even
Not
close.
where the
Okay.
ball came out of.
For that.
Okay, so you go follow him to the location, and you need to roll perception first because you're ahead of everybody.
There's nothing there.
Exactly.
4 plus dex is 9,
You get to the location
right?
to see just a dirt patch.
Wisdom?
You just see a dirt patch. Where exactly where that hole was. You just see a dirt patch.
Are you sure it was here?
I'm serious. I won't
I
spell
don't
in it.
see anything.
I won't spell in it.
Hello, you.
Walk across it.
No.
Walk across it.
I throw a rock.
I'll walk
Thuds on it.
across it.
It thuds on it, like it's like there's nothing there.
I'll walk across it.
Can you cast detect evil?
Yes, I can.
Detect good and evil.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to check the area. See
Yep, I'll cast it.
Aubrey, I walk
anyone
across
else that
it.
might be able to detect magic.
Nothing.
Might want to try detect magic.
Just normal piece of dirt.
I'll detect evil.
I can
Nothing.
locate magic. I can locate objects.
Nothing. You see nothing.
Nothing. I don't feel
You can't-
any evil
nope.
again. Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Whatever was here is gone.
Crazy.
I don't. I go crazy. I don't sense anything.
I walked over it and I didn't fall in.
That's disturbing.
That is. I'm guessing this has to do with the nighttime. Shall we wait and see?
Hell no.
We don't have time to wait for some imaginary holes.
Yeah, we got.
This guy was clearly drunk, and we got a job to do. We still got a day's travel to the mountain. So let us go. And he starts walking off.
We
I
start
go
going.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll come back and check it out.
Yeah, when we get back.
Okay.
So as you guys are all walking, I'm assuming you're behind everybody.
Yeah.
You swear, you heard a whisper,
I'm going.
but you still keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm going. I'm
Mhm.
going to the thing. I'm going to the whisper.
Oh, you swear you heard a faint whisper. He turns around. You guys don't notice him turned around.
I'm up front.
Me too.
So he turned around. You guys all didn't know this. You walk back up to the patch of the ground, and you see a little black dollop, looks like a hole, very dark hole in the middle of the dirt.
Is it creepy?
You go up and grab it.
It worked. So.
So as you go to reach towards it, the hole suddenly expands just beneath you, and you suddenly it feels, but you're on feels like you're on solid ground. You thought it was a hole, but it's not. As you look down at your feet, you notice you're actually sinking.
Oh.
As you see this darkness slowly enveloping you.
I'd come alone.
I'm yelling.
Your
Oh,
voice
God,
is suddenly
that's
deafened.
not- Yeah, I was just about to say, unless somebody's watching you, we're not gonna know shit.
Yeah, your voice is deafened.
I know.
As
what
suddenly
he's
a black tendril comes up
Oh
and
my-
straps to you, and starts a bunch of them grab onto you,
I know exactly what got
hold you up, and you just get pulled completely under.
I stop and I get the group to stop because I know somebody's missing out of the party.
Well,
Okay.
you notice your brother's missing because you're always checking for him.
All right. So you guys, I'm guessing you turn around.
Yeah.
Go back
Turn
to the
around.
spot.
Turn around. You go back to the spot, and you see him just laying there.
Nice.
He's laying there, face in the dirt.
Is he conscious? Or
You can't tell.
unconscious?
You can't tell.
Holy shit! What's up with him?
Walk up to him. Walk up to him with
Yeah, he
No.
likes to get himself in trouble.
But I mean, like,
walk up
What?
to him and try to do a
Yeah.
medicine check on him.
Mm-hmm.
what was in that
Oh.
mead?
There's nothing wrong with him.
Hammy.
I guess he's sleeping.
I guess I have no choice. I'll do medicine on him, see if I can see what's going on.
Alright.
Oh, 20.
25 total.
So you
I
touch
roll
him.
that 20.
Nothing is wrong with him.
Okay, I'll shake him. Wake him up.
So you
Feel
shake him.
pulse, he's breathing normal and whatnot.
Yeah.
To me, he looks like he's unconscious.
Yeah. You suddenly like come to, but no one else sees this because you were looking at the ground when they did this. Your eyes turned black and then back to normal. But you didn't know this either. It's just a thing that happened. No one saw this, and you just see someone shook you to wake you up, and you don't know how the hell this happened.
What happened,
happened?
to you?
I don't know. I told you to stay with the group.
Man, you never listen. I heard the voices.
We're going on this trip again.
I heard the voice
I'm
again.
going to knock you out.
No, I'm serious. I heard the voice again.
Enough with the voices and your
I want
delusions.
proof.
Let's go.
To prove you guys wrong.
Well, obviously, where's the proof? Where's the physical proof of this? All I see is a patch of dirt.
Black thing.
Look at the area where he was lying.
Well, the black
Looks
thing.
like it was before you. Looks like a normal piece of ground.
I'm gonna do a, I'm just gonna try to see if I see anything
Mhm.
different.
All right.
12, no.
You see
I heard
signs of
about-
struggle.
I heard
I
about
let them
male
know-
drows going crazy when they don't have
I
a
let them know
proper
ice
compass
in the
find,
ground. It's
so.
very faint, hard to notice.
Sorry, that's a
but
vicious
there
mockery
is
thing I
signs of a
had to.
struggle that wasn't there before. So there might be some truth to a psychotic elf.
Correction, he's a drow.
Like I said, a psychotic elf.
No, continue on, I guess.
So nothing we can do about it now. It's just solid dirt. I kick the dirt away, and see what happens.
Nothing.
Kick it dirt. Nothing.
Okay, more
Nothing
dirt.
there.
Just more dirt.
Don't
You
leave
go up
him
front,
alone.
Up in the middle of the group, so somebody behind you can keep an eye on you.
Yeah.
So
Stay
Cree.
beside my brother.
Okay, Cree. So when you
I
get
think
up,
should be in the middle that way. If something does go
I'm
on,
staying beside
we'll know.
you
Okay, I'll walk
you
behind
swear you heard the whisper again, but this time it felt like the person was right next to you. So you looked around, like.
What's your problem? Got whiplash?
Nothing.
Enough of this idiocy, and let's go. We got work to do.
Mhm.
Sorry, I have to.
And no, what you're thinking is not. what
No,
happened.
it's not right.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking it's a shadow creature that's attached to him.
Nope.
Stand up. You're sitting on your ladder. Okay.
Nope, it's not that. Something did latch onto him. That's out of character knowledge.
Yeah, that's out of character knowledge.
Right, so you guys continue down your trail. The dwarf had not stopped going, by the way.
Oh, I know. We're going to catch up to him.
Yeah, so you guys all catch up to him.
Hey,
He's
slow
like,
down a bit.
says, "Hey, what you guys doing lollygagging about?"
Talk to the dumb elf.
He's still having the hangover, I'd say.
Something like that.
Anyway, we gotta get going. So, as you guys start heading, the Dragonborn and the drow elf, female,
Yeah.
recognizes a certain forest off in the distance.
Do you, hey Baron?
Yeah.
Does something seem familiar around here with the vines and the leaves and
The forest
the
off ahead.
emanating fucking presence of a bastard trying to steal my niece?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I'm sorry, that was so
No,
blatant.
That's not the one that you recognize.
Oh, I thought it was the one that we recognized.
Oh no, this is a different, the other forest that you
Oh,
recognize.
the one that.
The trippy forest.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Well,
Trippy.
trippy forest. Yeah, let's stay
Ask
away.
Warren if he knows anything about this trippy forest ahead of us.
Yeah.
Aye, that forest.
It's trippy.
Yeah.
Trippy is one word for it.
It hurts too.
That's the forest you never enter.
Okay, how do we go around it?
We're going walking past it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say that we were going in it, it's just off in the distance.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're walking past it. Normal people take this route.
Yeah, we didn't
No.
take this route before.
We're not normal.
No.
No, not you.
not.
Weren't here when he and she wasn't here, but she was here.
No.
No, she wasn't.
No, it was just the two elves and the dragonborn. At that point. Anyway.
Fucking Dreyfus.
Yes. You guys have a very uneventful walk, surprisingly. Like, you see, like, maybe a deer or something running off or something like that, or a random butterfly.
Shoot it.
Lunch.
It was too far away.
Ah,
And you actually see it run into
I'm
the...
not a great hunter, so I'm not going to
You also see it run into that one weird forest, too.
How'd you turn it into a bear?
Anyway.
Turn into a bear.
Barbarians didn't turn into a bear, it's just this totem thing.
It's a bear.
hmm He gets stuff from it. Which is awesome.
Cool.
Anyway. So, you guys continue, and you're now at the border of the forest.
Do we
But
have
you-
any animals nearby?
There's some birds.
Do I feel that menacing presence from that fucking thing anymore? It's
I'm
just
gonna
calm
find
now?
I want to find out some information about this forest and the animals. I'm going to use my animals to talk.
The secret forester? Okay.
You mean your animal handling?
Speaking with animals.
Oh, you used to actually have
Oh,
a
you're
fight.
talking to the birds.
Yes, I'm talking to the
Oh,
birds.
okay. So, do you see the high elf suddenly stop and look at a bird that looks back at him a bit puzzling?
Are you doing that again?
You
think you can talk
speak
to
with
animals or
animals, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Animal.
Ah, that's cool.
Oh, you're
Roll.
gonna be useful, and I'm
Roll
gonna get
D20.
you to smack freaking Dreyfus in the face.
15.
No, he does not. He
And
does
that's
not
So-
with
speak
the
face.
wisdom, right?
Yeah, what are you asking the bird?
He wants to know about the
So
area.
I'm asking for, well, it's at 16, I'm asking if it knows very much about this forest, so I can give her information.
So it tells you
Talking with the bird.
it tells you that the forest for a while was
Take a
a
little
forest
time.
of death. So many creatures have gone into that forest and died, but for some reason it hasn't been happening. It's been a normal luscious forest now. As the bird then flies off.
I inform the group.
Alright.
Is that normal forest now? Still don't know if I want to trust
From what the bird understands. So?
That was us.
The dwarf is still walking, by the way. He's like, onwards the Terror Mountain!
Nature's wrath on him to stop him.
Why?
Because he needs to be with the group to know what's
Yeah, he's not going super far. He's just trying to get everybody to keep going.
Anyways,
Ultimately.
I keep going.
I'm gonna keep walking.
Alright, so you finally get you guys, as you're walking towards the mountain now that you're getting really close to it, you guys, if you guys look up, you can see a ring, almost a ring of clouds near the top.
Mm-hmm.
Like a bunch of
Okay.
clouds. And you also see like handprints on the side of parts of the mountain from like giants trying to climb in and stuff like that. And it's also randomly just the ground beneath your feet starts to rumble as the whole mountain is rumbling.
Does this normally happen?
Yeah, it's Terror Mountain. How do you think it got its name?
What's the terror about it?
Look at it. You see, if you look up, you see a bunch of like dangerous cliff faces and like lots of jagged rocks, and the whole place is shaking every few seconds.
So, what's
Why?
the trick of getting up it, or is there a way to go through it?
I have the way, and he pulls out both his pickaxes, and he walks up to the side of the mountain, and then he just pulls out a potion and chugs it.
Get your shields out.
Not
Yep.
to be rude about your husband, why weren't you going for a dwarf like that?
When you start, get your shields out or take cover behind something. So
Take my
climb
shield
rock.
out.
I have a shield out.
He suddenly pulls up both of his pickaxes. You suddenly see like his arms get bigger.
Strength.
He gets a bunch of strength. It's not a strength potion.
Pulling out my rapier.
Who's finished?
He drinks it, and but you also see him grow a bit in size too, and
Oh,
suddenly
Sailor Man.
his body starts to vibrate, and then you just start seeing him suddenly, just out of the blue, his arms just start spinning, like really fast, like a blur, as he starts walking towards the mountain, and the rocks just start chipping, like into the rock, and it starts quickly making a tunnel into the rock as rocks are flying backwards. Behind you guys, like stones and pebbles and stuff, will start flying behind you guys. As he starts going,
I'm behind him with the shield.
and he starts, you just see him start going into the mountain, just into it, and he just you start seeing him going up gradually, and he's just yelling. He's like, "I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole."
Okay.
I'm falling behind with shield in front of me so I don't get hit by flying rocks.
And it just sounds like someone's constantly drilling, like a drill, like
Yeah, I know what
as
you're
he's
talking about.
going crazy into this rock. One of you guys, if you guys want to, roll. What is there an alchemy check?
Ooh, okay.
I don't think there's
I'm
alchemy, there's
checking.
arcana and
No, he's trying
Perception
to.
or nature?
Pardon?
No, he's
Nature.
trying to figure out if
No.
there's chunks of ore in.
No,
the
no,
rock.
no. It's so you guys can recognize what type of potion he drank.
oh, that would be arcana.
Yeah, that would be Arcana.
So who wants to roll Arcana check?
That would be me.
Yeah, yours are higher than mine.
Which is stupid about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't get it.
No,
I'll do
the
it.
arcana
I'll do it again.
Arcana.
As you guys are following, as rocks start flying at you guys.
That was a crooked. That was a
We have
crooked.
0 for intelligence. 10, 11 is
Okay.
0.
That would be 12. Would be my highest I got.
Nope, you don't know.
You try them.
I'll give it a shot.
You don't have to. He'll.
16?
Alright.
15.
2.
Alright, you notice it as you've heard the name of it, and you only heard, like, it's one of the most rarest potions ever out there, and only select few miners actually get this. It's literally called the Miner's Potion. And it allows this type of effect.
Well, I would have known that because I'm a dwarf.
No, you wouldn't have.
I
Only
mean,
a
it's from the
select.
town of miners.
No,
dwarves.
you don't. They're not all miners there.
No, but I would know about it because of the miners there.
Not necessarily.
Unless you're actually a miner.
Yeah, you're not. You wouldn't have known it because remember you're a princess.
Yeah, well, still, I heard about it.
No.
Every time you call him a princess, that fucking makes me wanna laugh. Because Daryl is a princess.
Anyway, so as
You
you
can't take him seriously ever.
so as you guys are walking closely behind him, he's starting to pick up speed. So it's forcing you guys to move faster with your shields in front of you.
No problem.
as rocks start flying at you guys. You also hear the ground shaking more as suddenly the ground behind you starts to collapse behind you guys.
Yep.
Really quickly, too, catching up. As the miner just picks up speed.
Yeah, because the rocks that he's throwing behind him and at us when I was actually closing up the entrance into it.
Mm-hmm. So you guys might want to move a little faster.
Okay. I'm moving faster. I am.
I'm moving faster with my shield forward.
It's dark now, so I can see.
Ah, no, you can't. The sparks from him hitting the rock so fast are blinding everybody who's looking at it. And it goes on for about another 10 minutes of this crazy mining up this rock. And suddenly you suddenly guys all see another light come down at you guys. As he finally leaves the ground and he stops swinging. As you guys are going, the whole place is rumbling like ridiculous, and it's about to cave in.
Oh, jeez.
And he just got out.
I'm
Dive through the
running
hole.
and dive through the hole, guys, through the hole. Go,
Everyone,
go.
roll a dex.
We're in for it.
20.
7.
Oh, you're good. You're fine.
10.
I'm not.
What'd you roll?
16.
What'd you roll? 3.
8, 9, 10. Actually, yeah, 10. Because I was
All right,
just
you're
running,
okay.
but-
You just make it. What'd you roll?
16.
You're good. What'd you roll?
14.
You're good.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
10.
Okay, you're just made it as well. You, on the other hand, so they just make it. As you suddenly see the dwarf like stumbles a bit, like the female dwarf stumbles a bit, as a bunch of rocks fall on her legs.
Can I save her?
I'll try dash and
Can't dash and save her.
grab her.
She's it stopped falling. It's just at her legs now.
Okay.
Her legs are trapped.
I'll try to pull her out.
Strength check.
I'll try help.
Yeah, me too. That's
Daryl,
about that.
take
9,
9 damage.
10, 11, and 9, 10.
So you're able to move some rocks out of the way.
Yeah.
16.
So 13 and 16 between us.
What'd you roll?
9.
Okay, so you may have to help move rocks away. Are you helping, Charlie?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll strength check.
15.
Cool. So you help, all three of you manage to heave, and since moving the rocks out of the way does help, and you pull the dwarf out of the ground. Her legs are kind of messed up right now.
I'll use my
Healing
mending.
word.
Okay. So,
That's kinda
what's your
my
character's
cantrips.
thoughts right now?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What about the paladin?
I said thank you too.
Oh, to the other paladin.
Yes, I said thank you.
And you see Gorn there is like he just starts laughing. He's like,
You gotta be quiet.
I haven't mined like that in ages. Oh, gravity works, and he falls flat on his face. He's out cold. He has 3 exhaustion.
Well, since he is our guy, we might as well let him sleep, and this is where we're camping for the night.
Yeah, yeah, so.
Actually,
He's ready to go.
let me describe the area that you guys
Yeah,
are in.
actually,
That would be
that might
actually helpful.
be helpful. Here,
You
I'm
act-
gonna roll perception.
Yep.
18, 19, 20.
Alright. This is gonna be fun to describe.
8%.
This is gonna be fun. So you guys.
13.
Okay.
19 for perception.
Cool.
There goes his wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it in that one?
3.
Oh, okay.
No, you're too focused looking at the dwarf that
Oh,
just
no,
passed
it's
out.
not
You're
in
worried
that
about him
one.
basically
Good.
because he has 3 exhaustion on him. He's gonna be out for a long time.
Yeah, I know he is.
So that was the.
Can you remove exhaustion with medicine checks? Or
No.
medicine?
No.
No.
It's totally
No,
still need
that was
to
actually. You guys want to know the
word.
abilities that he used? He has a legendary ability
Of course he does.
that only works when he's mining. It's called Miner's Fury. What it does, it allows Gorn to mine like crazy till stopped, or till he reaches the end of what he's doing. He gains 3 exhaustion from it. But he can only activate it if he drinks a miner's potion. Which he
And only
has,
the L4.
which he has 99 of.
Of course he does. No,
Huh?
he's got 98. Or did he have 100?
He had 100.
Okay.
You don't know the number he had.
Would,
No, my character doesn't know.
would
Mhm.
lesser restoration
No.
remove? the
No,
condition?
he has to rest.
No, he's got to rest.
Yeah, he's got to rest. So
How's her
yeah,
dwarf's legs?
her legs are healed up now.
I healed him.
Yeah, you can help heal her too if you want. Okay, I'm about to describe the area.
Okay, describe.
You're in what looks like a small cavern, but it's not a stone-like cavern. As everything around you is like you're actually walking on grass and flowers, and there's
Oh, it's
trees.
like a terrarium.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
Oasis.
trees and stuff like off in the distance. It's like you're just at the edge of like a small field in the mountain, and you also guys notice as well that the shaking isn't happening. You don't hear any rumbling. You also You also see bits of cloud in the mountain, like moving through the mountain, but they don't look like actual clouds. You see them moving like snakes and fish and stuff, moving around in just different parts.
Divine sense?
Okay, you think this is a divine thing?
Yes.
It's not.
It's an area on which a divine lives.
Nope. Let me finish. So you guys are all looking at this beautiful place. There's a bit of light is shining in, and you see some butterflies flying around, stuff like that too, like little white butterflies. And shush! You suddenly hear a child giggling.
That's creepy.
You hear a child giggling as you see a elf. You see a silver-haired elven woman come out of the trees, riding what looks like a horse with a
17
horn.
Arcana.
With a horn.
You know what she is.
Let me finish.
We found it.
Let me finish. You also see a little girl elf like running around, giggling and stuff like that. As she seems to look like she's walking on the clouds that are being slowly forming beneath her and everything. As you see the mother-looking one smile and look, but they haven't noticed you all yet. This place looks beautiful, and both of the little girl elf looks beautiful as well, and as well as the one that's on the unicorn, which you can assume is just a unicorn because there's a horn.
We're just assuming, right?
Yeah, and you just see them there. They haven't noticed you guys yet. We'll start with Baron.
I don't think we'll be collecting this unicorn.
Did you say that to the group? You.
I want some of the unicorn dust.
Wait, what?
I want dust off the horn. I want to chip off the horn.
So you're gonna walk towards them?
No.
Well,
no.
hold on.
Hey, it goes
Don't.
with
Let me
my-
get to you.
Goes with my
What are you doing?
personality trait, man.
What do I
When I
Yeah.
see something I wanted, I go for it.
What are you doing? Do you remember your character's personality traits?
She's on my mistake there.
Can you read his personality traits? One of you?
Yep.
So he knows. Should be on the first page.
If I want it, I go for it.
When someone is in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help.
Yeah, you want him to die?
Stupidity.
I'm not even exactly the intelligence person.
You gotta listen to this, Charlie, when he's reading all the personality and everything.
That is his personality.
Yeah, keep going.
That deal is destiny.
So he believes in
Bonds,
destiny.
I protect those who can't protect themselves.
Oh Jesus! So you're gonna stop him from doing that to the unicorn,
Flaws,
by
I
the way?
have a weakness for the vice of the city, especially hard drink.
Yep. So you gotta remember that, Charlie.
Okay.
So what are you doing now?
Why, do I know what he's doing?
You see him walking towards, like sneaking, and he has like a
He's
dagger.
not, yeah, and with them playing with the unicorn like that. That's not good. Yeah.
I'll try and stop him.
Alright. What are you doing? You see this beautiful sight, by the way, as well, like everybody else does.
Yeah.
You see what your brother's about to do.
He's gonna get his ass kicked by.
But you also see him trying to stop him.
Try to say no. Stop.
Okay, I need to know, when you speak the persuasion, I need to know the level of your
Because they're
voice.
gonna hear us.
Let me hear us.
And being hurt by a unicorn sucks.
No, it's not just a unicorn.
No, it isn't, but still.
By the way, you also notice they're wearing, like, silver clothing.
Oh, fuck off. They're
Silver clothing.
celestials. You're an ass.
Whatever. Just hurry up and let me just keep
I
going.
know what they are.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I'm gonna use a medium low voice so that they can hear,
Mm-hmm.
and try saying as quiet as possible so that
Yep.
I notice.
Roll, and they have to roll against it. Or, yeah, he has to roll against it. He's trying to stop him, so. What'd you roll?
Like stops it.
Okay.
And it goes
13.
Alright, so you stop because he persuaded you. What are you saying? You have to say it in the tone of voice.
I got a 6.
He's up,
Still,
yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Brother, you need to stop. We do not know this area. Just stay with us. We don't know what to expect.
Your turn.
They're going to try and kill you. I will kill you for stupidity.
You might not even have to go. And even
Leave them alone.
if we do this right, we might even get them to come with us.
They might
willingly.
help us.
Barry, roll a d20. It's your turn.
Well, that's
Oh, that was your turn?
That
Okay.
was,
What? Your perception.
Well,
You notice right away that the female elf is looking directly at you, guys. All like just looking at you guys.
we're all just waving like.
You see the kid still
Hi.
playing though, like
Holster my weapon.
you hear the giggling
No,
of the
you're not.
Oh, you say he's holstered his
Oh,
weapon.
thank God.
you hear the kid giggling and stuff like that, and like just hugs the unicorn and stuff like that, and she grabs onto the unicorn as the mother then reaches down and picks up like by the back of the clothes
Yeah.
and puts it in the lap, and the kid's just like yay and starts petting the unicorn as the unicorn slowly walks towards you all.
We're all like standing there in awe.
Mm-hmm.
Just staying where I am, not gonna move.
And she's
Yeah,
like,
me too.
Weapons are sheathed. I am not.
I'm not even
yeah,
gonna
she's
use-
like, greetings, humans.
So close.
Hello.
She's like, greetings, humans.
I can't believe I'm meeting one of you for real. I'm sorry, yes, I'm saying that.
Okay.
And
She's
she's
like-
gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Drow?
No. She's like, greetings, Drow. Greetings, dragonborn,
Greetings.
dwarves, half-orcs, and elves.
Hello.
Your friend there looks,
He's tired. He just bored a tunnel through the mountain to get us here.
oh,
He's extremely exhausted.
He
He's
did,
out
didn't he?
cold.
interesting. What brings you to my, humble abode?
We are looking for his sister. Said to be in this area of the mountain.
Charlie.
What? I don't understand.
You can't read lips, can you?
No.
Okay.
La 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 la.
No, he can't read.
We're not gonna tell them that.
that's just letting you know.
Okay.
I wasn't aware that there was one of you in the center of this mountain.
Oh, I've been living here for years.
We
Is
were
this the
actually
center of
looking.
this mountain?
Actually, it's near the top of the mountain, actually.
Friendly.
He's
We-
made it quite
we-
a tunnel pretty quickly.
We have been looking with an audience for one of your kind to bring willingly, you shall choose to the human kingdom. But that's only if you're willing.
Bring what to the human kingdom?
Unicorn.
We've
You say
been
that?
asked.
Yeah.
We've been
Oh,
asked.
you want my unicorn?
Not us personally.
Not us.
The king. King Jank, he may be.
Chank.
Jank, he may be.
I just want an example of it.
Aware of him.
Just a little piece of his sword.
I'm smacking him right now.
Wait. I got something to say. So, as he says, let me finish. No, don't point at him. No, it's just like, you guys, you want my unicorn.
It was only willingly.
Oh, no, let her finish. Trust me, you want her to finish. You want her to finish. She's like, you want to take a sample of my unicorn? I should get off this unicorn and slap you.
I would welcome it.
Oh, no. The king, he asked us to look for a unicorn, and it was more, he's looking so he can help people in the area and make sure that none of them will get hurt. And he has many other creatures that some, even evil, have chosen to come and to help this king, to make sure that there's no more destruction and no more hurt.
That's nice and all. But I noticed, let me finish. That's nice and all. But I've noticed something that she said. That he's looking for his sister?
Yes.
Would his sister happen to be a dragonborn female that, what's her name again?
She's a ranger.
What's her
I haven't
name?
given her name yet.
Oh, okay. With a bow?
I believe it's his sister King with.
Shoot, I thought you had a name for her already.
We'll say Karen.
Karen? Okay. You mean the dragonborn Karen?
Yes.
You didn't know the name. What are you saying yes for?
I don't know.
So he's asking you. She's asking you, you mean the dragonborn Karen?
Yes, she's my sister. And she disappeared from our home a while back, and I've been trying to find her.
Oh, she was here. In fact, I brought her here.
Would you know where she has gone to?
I would tell you. But she told me just to point you in the direction.
I believe. Okay.
But I can't tell you where. She asked me not to.
Okay.
Go to the kingdom to the north.
To the human kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything more than that?
She's just that she was there. She told me to drop her off there after she came here.
Did she mention why she left home?
Actually, yes. She also told me not to tell you.
Okay.
Just because she didn't want you involved. But she knew you were looking for her.
So she wants me to find her, just not yet.
Yes, exactly. Now, back to the unicorn business. As the little girl is just like yawns and stretches and leans against her mother. Also holding on to the unicorn tightly. It's like, my daughter really likes this unicorn. I don't think we'd be able to part with her.
Oh no, that's fine. It is all your choice. Anything else is...
Can I do persuasion?
You can, if you want.
You can do a persuasion. I'm already being the nice one. Anything else would be from my moronic
Persuasion goes
cohort's
with what?
decisions.
Oh, by the way, you guys still have those capture orbs, eh? Just so you guys have 2 capture orbs, and he has
14.
some too.
Nice.
14.
14? Alrighty then. I'm trying to persuade this thing, yeah, and you lose.
What did you say? I just want a little bit of the
Yeah, I just want a little tiny piece of the horn. Just a little tiny piece.
I'm about to get off this unicorn and slap you.
My apologies. Like
Apologies
I said,
for him. He's new to the party, and well,
It's really powerful stuff, though.
he does not know.
he's a
that.
little loony right now.
The orc's just having a great old time.
He's just sitting there laughing at it,
Would
which
there
is
be
probably something that
ask
happens.
a small request. You can deny if you wish. I wouldn't be too upset.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't mind having a small souvenir. I can have 1 hair of the unicorn made.
Nothing.
Okay.
You will not have 1 hair of this unicorn.
That's just going to be a souvenir, but I understand. That's fine. Press the issue.
Would you
Charlie,
happen
I need you to
know
roll a
the-
percentile, Charlie.
Would you happen to know the location of any Umber Hulks nearby?
Actually, there haven't been Umber Hulks here for years.
None in the mountain?
Nope.
Do you know of any other unicorns?
Nope.
Would you know of Umber Hulks anywhere else?
Nope.
66.
You're leaving us with no fucking choice, aren't you? We're not separating a family from their youth. The 2
They're
paladins will
both
not
6.
allow it.
Why do you need... You said it's for
Right.
research, right? Why would a king want with a unicorn? Would you roll a percentile?
10.
You're throwing a capture orb.
What?
You're throwing a capture orb.
Okay.
You know why?
Okay.
She just asked why he would need it. We might have actually persuaded her. Why?
Well, you guys can all roll perception to see him pull it out. And try and stop him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
11, 12, 13.
11.
Perception's what?
Wisdom.
9.
Nope.
Oh, boy.
I didn't have roll here.
That's under what?
Just
Wisdom.
roll.
Roll perception. 11.
This is awesome.
9.
Nope, 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 no, 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 nope.
None of us see this happening.
Nope.
We're so gonna die.
He pulls it
To
out.
the freaking
He pulls
moon
it out,
elf.
and he starts to lean it back, and the elf looks up and says, "What's that?" To you.
What's what?
Oh.
No crap.
What?
It's the capture
What are you
orb.
doing?
I'll throw it.
You're still throwing it?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
move into position in front of the unicorn to try and stop it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna dive and try to reach out.
Okay.
Two.
All right.
I'm gonna try intercepting as well.
Okay, so you guys all managed to intercept. Okay, I'm just gonna have you guys all intercept,
Okay.
and you all suddenly disappear
Yes.
as the orb falls to the ground. As all 3 of you are inside the orb
I
now.
wanted to
What were you thinking? He doesn't. He told us if somebody's. It's a. No! Unicorns are willing. They only come when you. No! We
I'll
have
pull out
specific
another-
orders.
He's-
Pull out another one.
He's not himself right now. Just letting you know.
Can I smack him and it goes away?
You can try.
Okay, I'm going.
Wait, you're pulling out another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
15,
What's your AC?
16, 17.
Your armor class? AC? Should be
15.
15?
17.
I wanna-
Alright, you get
Can I do
slapped.
anything? Can I do anything?
You get slapped and you drop the you put the orb down and you put it away as you come back to your normal self. Something was in your head making you, the second you saw the unicorn, try and capture it.
What?
Was it Chang?
No. It was not Shank.
Oh, okay.
That's out of character. You know who it was, but you don't remember. Because whatever this thing is, it gets rid of the memory of it.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was not Chang, just so you know. It was not Chang.
Okay.
Can we
Yes.
see anything over where we are?
Oh, you guys just see, surprisingly.
It's like a Pokeball. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
but it's like a small little paradise you're in. There's like a spa over there to the right or
I
something
pick
like
up
that.
the ball.
You pick up the ball with your 3 friends
I
in
pick
it?
up the ball with. Well, do I know how to open this thing?
You get to
Not
figure
a
that out.
fucking chance, eh?
No. She
Not a
looks and
chance
says,
in
"What
heck."
happened to your friends?"
That
We can't
idiot.
say anything.
Yeah,
We're inside
that-
this thing.
Well, can I?
That
think, like-
idiot right there.
I don't think like
just.
booze. Get some rest.
Yeah,
We've
I'm
been
enjoying
trying to
the
find an
Yeah,
umber
I'm gonna have to
hulk.
sleep.
enjoying
and
paradise here.
we
Just
do-
relaxing.
We've been trying to find an umber
Rest.
hulk, and
We're gonna run
we
that
were
Or a
told-
unicorn.
or a unicorn, but we were told on specific
no bear.
orders not to harm the unicorn or use a capture ball. This is just for the umber hulk. What?
No, that wasn't the specific orders. You were said to use the
Just going down to
on the
brothers for a minute.
use that on the unicorn or the umber hulk.
Oh shit.
We just gotta go surf for a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
He's
okay.
trapped in an orb anyway.
He's trapped in an orb.
That's
anyway.
fine.
Now it's me and you. Now it's 2 fucking drows dealing with a fucking. Oh, this is not good. This does not look good. 2 drows and a
Let me
half
finish.
orc.
Let me finish.
And
Now let me do this
stuff.
something. You guys suddenly see clouds start to come towards you guys, and they go over your arms and legs, and now you can't move as they solidify. The clouds
Oh,
solidify.
that's a silver dragon.
Uh-oh.
We're stuck like this. 'Cause
Both
that's
of you
silver
guys are
dragon.
like that.
I want to dash.
You
I
can't.
want to try
You
and dodge
can't.
the
You can't.
consuming thing.
Basically, what it does is turn a fog into a cast around you,
Oh.
and then turns it into stone.
Basically, you're a stone statue.
Oh, okay.
You're stuck in
You're
place.
stuck
it's
like
kinda
that.
like
And
the
I'm
same
stuck
thing
with
when
my
I drank
hand like
first
this.
ale.
I'm stuck with my hand like this.
Yeah, and she walks over with the unicorn and grabs it and looks at
Shakes
it.
it.
No, she just looks at it and just tosses it behind her. As it rolls behind her, as the little girl sees it and goes and plays with it.
Oh, have fun. You guys are being
Can we feel this being shaken up from around that?
Aww. I was about to say, have fun being shooken around like you're a fucking stuffed animal.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah,
or
we're in
no,
paradise
like a
resting here,
hamster.
so-
No, like a hamster in a hamster ball. That
Yeah.
would be a little bit more.
She's
funny.
just playing with the. She just starts playing with it and tossing it up. As this giggling little girl just playing it and just little giggles and everything.
I can let them out, can't I?
You don't. You have to know how.
Do I know how?
You should,
Okay.
but you gotta know how. You gotta tell me how to do it.
Covered with your stuck as statues.
Yeah, you can't move.
There's a silver dragon here, by the way.
2 actually.
Really?
Lovely.
Yeah,
the hell
the
happened?
adult female
You!
elf and the little girl.
Are both silver dragons.
Oh, nice.
But we don't know. But we can't say anything because we're stuck inside this thing.
Yep.
And the
I'm
only
the
2
only
people
one
that can
who
actually talk
actually
to
knows.
dragons are in the ball.
And that's out of character knowledge.
Yeah, that's out of character knowledge.
Yep. You guys don't know what they are. We do.
You okay?
I hit my funny bone off the fucking table.
Not
Was
so
it
funny,
funny?
is it?
No, it's not. Stop saying that. When people say that, it makes me mad.
So the
Fuck,
only
it's
2
like
that can
getting
actually
fucking
speak
jabbed.
Draconic
As you and
Where's the
bottles
bottles
of
of pop, by the way?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Oh, can I get one, please?
Fucking son
Someone
of
get
a
me one,
bitch.
Bears are gonna know it's like to speak Drake.
All right, so now you guys have some explaining to do.
Well,
Not you.
not us.
He has one bottle.
Him
That's-
and him.
That's we're supposed to be for. Yeah.
They're not. All I'm gonna say is it's not gonna kill you because you're not actually. Well, maybe you, because even though your intent was kind of evil,
I just listened.
you had no part in whatever you were
I wanna
doing.
get
That's
my goal.
different.
I'm stubborn.
They can't do your burden.
I wouldn't-
What are you doing right
Kinda evil.
Not evil. Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Same alignment as
now?
you.
If these don't live.
Maybe not.
Dumbass.
Did he have intent to use the dust to harm
No,
somebody?
probably
No.
not.
Or commit evil?
No,
Okay, then no, he's fine.
it's just powerful stuff.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck here. There's
Yeah.
no way stopping him.
Oh, it's great in there, by the way. You're having a great time. You're even getting a massage, too.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Yeah, you're having a great
Special
time.
treatment for the people that are in the sphere.
Yeah,
Captured, Yar.
yeah.
The only ones that can speak Dragonborn or something.
Yep.
Well,
It's fine.
hooey.
It's fine. Alright.
So dragons, they're what? Chaotic good or lawful
No,
good?
they're lawful good.
That's what I thought.
They're lawful
No, I thought they were
good.
neutral good.
No, they're lawful good.
Okay, not arguing.
So,
That's good for us.
yeah. And they only want to help. So she's like, she gets off the unicorn. And it's like, what do you hope to actually take from this unicorn? Like, why does your king want the unicorn? I want to hear it from him.
Me?
Yeah.
I would know. He's more close
No.
to dragon more than dragon.
To study.
I just wanted because it could help me get to my goal.
Just to study?
I'd rather
Why
study
stu-
orcs
what
and
to study
goblins and
for
everything
what
else.
exactly?
I don't know.
You should.
I'm not my king.
I know you guys do.
True.
Too much.
I like how you're in character for this too. This is great. She's like, well, I know of your king, and that's also why I brought that. Oh yeah, that dragonborn's in the ball. That's why that I brought the dragonborn sister back to the kingdom when she asked. I will lend you my unicorn on one condition. Turns to you. One condition. That you be sure that not a single hair on that unicorn was woefully taken off.
I promise you that.
Don't promise. Don't promise that.
I promise it. You're in half orc. I don't fucking trust you at
Chank
all.
doesn't do that, you know this. Won't harm it.
No.
I know, but
Yeah.
pulling a hair won't harm it either.
No, not woefully. As long as you take it off like painfully. Like
Painlessly.
you have to take it painlessly. As long as it doesn't hurt the unicorn. That's what she's trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a hair on its head is harmed, basically. What she said.
So she then backs up, and you guys notice the little girl is carrying the ball. But she's not a little girl.
She's a little dragon.
She's a little dragon, as the orb is in her mouth.
Oh my god.
And she's chewing on it. Which they can hear the chewing.
Do you hear something?
I'm kind of hearing a little bit of gnawing here.
Yeah, I
I'm a
hear
little worried now.
Yeah.
I
I think
wonder
I
if
massages
it's
some of the stuff.
I'm buried.
And
I'll tell her not to do that.
Okay.
The baby dragon.
The little baby like looks at you and looks away. So by the way, you're hearing gnawing. By the way, Barry.
Yes.
Yeah, like gnawing on the
Yeah,
orb.
like-
Even though you're having a relaxing time. The reason why you hear gnawing is because a baby silver dragon has the orb in its mouth that you guys are all in. Yeah.
Ball that we're in. It's a toy.
Yeah, and
Where did
we're,
baby dragon come
there's
from?
goodies inside.
The baby,
Black
the baby
boy.
elf.
Oh,
She turned
so
into
you're
one?
like
Yeah.
one of those Easter
But her mother
eggs
is
with
still-
like
Chocolate.
gushers inside.
Her mother is still an elf, though.
Yep. She's like, well, as you can see from my daughter, she takes it from her, and she's like, no, mine. And she takes it from her anyway. Like the kid's like little kid, right? No, mine. She's like, she cries. She changed back to an elf and starts crying a little bit, like, yeah, mine. Like she does, and she's like, no, this is okay. It's okay. I'll give you. It's okay. She makes some like a cloud like toy ball and gives it to the baby, and she plays with it, having fun. She says, well, now you guys should see what I actually am. Anyway, she then just throws the orb, and like over to you. As it comes towards you, it suddenly a cloud pierces it, like right through it, and it pops. As suddenly, and you're no longer stuck in place anymore. You guys are no longer stuck in place.
Okay.
As a female dwarf, high elf paladin, and a dragonborn suddenly appear and land on top of you.
Nice.
No, you're fine.
Oh, thank
You
God.
watched this happen.
Thank God.
You're fine too.
Oh, friggin' it works. Ugh, that weather smell. Oh.
Don't go near me. You got like some of its sweat on you. It's gonna be there for the next 6 months.
No, it's not even, I'm going for a dip in the water.
Seriously? You're really gonna do that to this poor silver dragon? Really? You're poisoning her water supply
say
by
her.
washing herself
I
from
didn't
this
say
sweat.
her water, now did I? I said I'm
She's
taking a
like,
dip
she
in
then
the
backs
water.
up and she goes up to the unicorn and she brushes its hair and talks to it. And you guys can't hear what she's talking to it about. And the unicorn just nods its head up and down and lifts its head up and looks at you guys. Walks over to you because they know you have another one, and then just bows its head.
Nice.
Put it in the orb.
You have the second orb.
Okay, I'll put it in the orb.
So you touch the unicorn with the orb. The unicorn gets suddenly disappears and appears in the orb, and you can see like a picture of the unicorn in the orb. Also, when you looked at the orb, you saw a picture of all three of you guys in the orb.
Yeah.
So yeah, you also don't remember what it was like inside the orb, by the way.
Aww.
You guys,
We're saying at the same time, stereo.
you guys only hear you only remember trying to stop an orb to suddenly disappearing and then reappearing and landing on him.
What happened?
I look at her and say, what happened?
I'd like to introduce you to our new friend, the extremely gorgeous silver dragon right here.
I kind of figured as much.
And
What
this
happened?
moron right here, before we were allowed to have a full conversation with this lovely young woman, threw an orb and you guys got sucked in.
He doesn't remember doing that, by the way.
That's what I'm
When I
hearing.
Yeah.
that she's a silver dragon, I'll bow to it.
Oh, okay. She's like, oh, such a gentleman. Anyway,
I'll bow and be friendly.
all right.
I
So
apologize for my friends
I
being
wanted
idiots.
some form of example of that.
she then, with a flip of her fingers, suddenly a bunch of clouds just start to form around all of you guys,
Yeah.
and they engulfed. She did not hear you.
Our daughter's gonna join us.
No.
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 No, see, that's,
No.
I know who that is. We're not gonna meet. Either if we are.
Oh, she knows
together-
who that is because, oh yeah, I should probably mention this. This is out of character. Okay, we're almost done
way
this.
out of character.
We're almost done this episode anyway. Out of character. The dragons in this land are related to my family in some way. There is one that's my sister, Savory, my sister, Paley, which was the little silver dragon, and my mother was also the silver dragon, the other silver dragon. My stepdad, which is a gold dragon. My sister Savory is a blue dragon. I am a green dragon. These two met a green dragon.
Yeah.
And you guys all got to meet the silver dragon. So they're 2-1.
Yeah.
And Andrew's 1-0.
Yeah, I know. Didn't get to beat you all. I don't think he would have cared. This would not have been a good idea for him to be here.
Anyway,
She would have killed him.
maybe.
Or no. Evil, but has not yet killed anybody.
It will
with
not
this
attack
evil yet.
them. It will not attack them unless they are attacked.
Yes.
So yeah, when you guys also when the clouds disappear, you're at the base of the mountain. Now, with everybody.
Our digging friend?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Digging friend?
Yeah, he's there. He's still passed out.
Are we where?
Right where the tunnel started. Yes.
Right at the entrance?
Yeah. The tunnel's all caved in now, though.
Interesting.
How much longer is he out for?
He's out for. He has exhaustion 3. He's out for 3 days.
What?
So we're gonna camp here, I guess, until he's better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or if you want to build a, what do you call them there? Cart? Yeah, well, something that we can like haul them in.
Yeah, like a gurney.
Yeah.
You know, the ones with the 2 sticks and yeah.
Yes, I know.
If you guys want to do that, you can.
Is there any-
But you got an interesting situation coming on your hands.
Yeah, I bet we do.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. We gotta get some action in this episode.
You think?
Yeah.
We just saw a silver dragon.
Okay, so 2 things, okay? First thing, you start hearing more whispering. But it's in your... You notice it's actually in your head. And it's talking to you like it knows you. Who you are. Your deepest, darkest secrets. It's talking to you about everything. Bringing stuff up and just knows what you want. Exactly what you want. And it's being like, you want power, you want revenge. And it's repeating that. And you're just like to yourself like, everyone, no one else notices this yet. Maybe he does, but he's like, what are you doing?
What is going through their mind?
Nothing. You suddenly get coordinates to a location on the map. So if you look at the map, only you, I'll point out where what you're seeing in your head. Okay, so come over here a bit.
I'm not like this, are we?
I don't know.
And you've seen a little, like in your head from the map that everyone has, you're seeing a little blimp in
And
this
if I wasn't
area
broken
here.
by pizza or-
Little blip. That's where it's trying to tell you.
I know.
Okay. Only you see this though. You notice his eyes suddenly go black when he has this image. For like a second. That's what you notice.
Oh, great.
Now, hold on. This is what you guys are noticing. You guys, I think you're just setting up camp, right? The rest of you?
Yes.
Okay, so I need.
I find a nice little perch
I
in a tree.
need you
Ah.
to roll a perception.
Ooh. I don't have to get it.
Perception. Also, you hear a voice in your head.
Oh fuck.
20.
You recognize the voice. 20?
I
15
recognize
plus
the
5.
voice? Oh
Hey,
shit.
baby!
Oh god. Hilda. What are you doing here?
I'm not here.
I
I just
mean,
wanted to check on you, baby.
I got 20 total.
Okay.
well, I'm alive. We met
That's
a
good.
silver dragon.
Interesting.
We got the.
You guys don't hear what's going on.
You're
She's just talking
hearing
to
me
herself.
Talking to myself. Yeah, we got the unicorn.
When did you start talking to yourself?
What are you talking about? I'm
Can I pull
talking to
my brother to the
Hilda.
side?
Helen ain't here.
I know
What?
she's not here. She's in my head.
If you want to.
She's always in your head, but still.
Okay.
That's none of your business.
Okay, give me a second. Let me do something
Anyways,
before you do that,
Just
okay?
because she's in my head in other ways doesn't mean she's not talking.
Who's in your head?
Who's in your head?
Nobody you need to know about. She's too high class for you, anyways. Huh? I think she's already seen him and she's probably throwing up right now.
I didn't say that though. I didn't say anything.
I'm just getting something up
Okay.
because you guys got something fun coming your way.
Yay!
Maria, you can yell it.
Yeah, well, dude.
Oh my gosh, stop. No one else knows that context.
Oh yeah, they do. Remember we talked about it.
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Not during the stream.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nobody. That's a public stream. We can't even say that on public stream.
Well, it's a video at the moment.
Yeah. We still can't do that.
It's still
on
going
public.
up.
It still can't do it on public. There's like a fucking not a TV show, but a play. Maria. What is that?
It's.
Benchwarmers.
No, it's not.
No.
On
It's a really
Benchwarmers,
old one.
I know what it is.
Use that,
It's
They
a
didn't-
train car named Desire.
What?
Train car named Desire.
Maybe.
Streetcar named Desire. Yeah,
Desire,
sorry.
right there.
Streetcar. That's such an old thing, but it's
That's
so
an
good.
old movie. That's
So
a good. Movie,
good.
though.
I was gonna say, isn't it that one where it's like they make the freaking spoof of it on The Simpsons, where Flanders takes off his shirt and he's all buff and
I have
stuff?
no idea.
Flanders.
Yeah, see, you've seen that. I know useless pop culture.
But in one of the movies,
Marge was
Streetcar
born-
Desire
Yeah.
was in one of the Love Bug movies.
A what now?
I haven't seen those in
Space to the what now?
The Streetcar Named Desire was in one of the movies of the Love Bug.
Anymore.
Space to the what now? Dun, 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 dun,
Those
dun,
are good old movies.
dun, 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 dun. You
Especially when
aren't
Herbie was
going
bananas.
to like this.
I read the book. That was good.
Whoa. You aren't going to like this.
I'm gonna.
What else is new?
Whoa. So, you remember one of the two things you were supposed to collect?
Yeah.
Oh crap. Umber Hall.
Yes.
But,
No, I'm
but-
just joking. I'm joking. I'm just fucking with you guys.
Thank God.
You still haven't had an encounter though.
Something that's just straight funny.
Oh, come on. Why is it laggy?
It's not an Umber Hall. But there is worse things.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Give me a bullet, give me a purple worm.
If it was a purple worm, you guys would be dead already.
Oh, I know that.
Because it would just appear beneath you and just go nom.
Don't. I'm hungry.
Oh, nom nom? Nom nom nom.
Well, I can eat a green taco, but we're not at Crossroads right now.
I see the bag that's right beside me there. Thanks.
Not funny. No. No. No, no, you didn't even get that, did you?
Just because you said it, I have to pull it out.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Over.
Yep.
Purple worm.
Eat your fights. Your fights get eaten, and you'll have no fights. Like, wow, buzz. Well, by the way, I had some berries earlier.
It's not his hit points, but he's
I
got
had
a
some berries.
189
He's a
point
pop
value
buzz.
in the mini
wow.
first game. So he's
Why
quite
is this taking fucking forever to
strong.
load?
The game was played with
Holy
armies of
fuck.
200. So this guy would be like 193 points of your 200 point army.
It's a big army.
Okay.
Well, they're very strong.
How many points is that?
That one is 800 points.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not a lot of points.
It is in scale with the game.
Oh. So you just have that as your army.
Yeah.
I win.
Pretty much.
What if you had only 1,000 points?
If you don't use a unit limit, you can have 800 divided by 3, so 260 or so units against it. All
Oh, okay.
small ones, like all goblin or just
Yeah.
normal teams.
They would all die.
Yeah, his first breath weapon would wipe out 2/3 of the army in one shot.
Yeah. And dead.
Depending.
Oh my god. Can you bring up the monster manual for me? Because mine's taking fucking forever.
I want to play the goblin.
And go to page 270.
Don't fucking touch my goblin.
Not yours. A weak goblin.
There's other goblins. You know a place where there's a lot of
Oh, I
goblins.
know there's a lot of places where there's goblins.
There's just a high chance you'd just get fucking killed.
Just stand.
We're gonna be rolling for initiative.
Not yet. I need to find the bloody thing that I'm trying to find first.
Oh no, I forgot trying to shoot.
Oh, we're all having issues. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, there it is. Fucking finally. Okay. I can do this now. Alright, it's good. Don't worry about it. Alright, alright, alright. This is gonna be fun. For me, not you. Was that the creature?
Got more chips on it.
What?
We're at the base of the mountain, aren't we?
Yes.
And there's an echo. Because it's a canyon part.
No. What?
Well, there'd still be an echo.
Yeah, you're at the base of a mountain. Still be an echo, yeah. This thing's not going to be fun for you guys. Because they don't stay dead.
Hmm?
These things aren't going to be fun for you guys because they don't stay dead.
No, it's living dead.
No! That'd be funny though. It's super stupid slow though. I'll tell you that much. If anything, you guys could easily outrun it.
Oh no.
Alright, so as you guys are setting up camp, the ground beneath you starts to shake. But this isn't like the ground from the mountain shaking. No, it's just literally the ground beneath you is starting to shake. Like the mound of dirt that you're on is starting to shake.
Your perception, see if I know if anything we can do this.
Nope. What are you guys all doing?
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Draw my weapon.
Okay.
3 plus wisdom.
Yeah.
5.
No.
Nat 20.
Cool. That's for perception?
Yep.
Alright.
So it's 25.
Alright. What are you doing? Before I do the perception. You don't. You
I-
could do something instead of doing just perception. What are you doing?
So what are we getting?
I think I'm gonna go.
You also notice that the ground beneath you is lifting up.
Is there anything underneath? Like, is there anything around? Like a tide?
Trees.
Trees. There's trees nearby.
I'm gonna go hide in a tree.
Okay.
That's my bow ready.
Scatter! The ground is moving.
As you all fall over off of this thing, everyone needs to roll. Yes. No. Wait.
One is dead, stay on our feet.
Is it daytime or nighttime?
Daytime. Midday?
Alright, I gotta choose a random target for this.
Oh yay!
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can roll a d6. Good thing that the dwarf was not in the same spot. Because he would instantly be getting this. Oh boy. Yeah.
I'm the one with the disadvantage.
Alright, you suddenly, as he's about to jump off, like, his foot suddenly gets sucked into it, and he just sinks into this thing. He just got engulfed.
Into what?
What looks like the ground. You guys all get off. I need you to roll a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Roll D20.
D20?
Yep.
Add your constitution to it. What is it?
Nice.
22.
Okay,
You're fine.
you're fine.
He rolled that 20.
I should have made myself lunch like I was planning on to.
Mm-hmm. You want to go buy a couple pizzas?
Alright, so your guys just noticed your friend just got engulfed by this thing. This thing rises up and it has this weird looking body. It's made out of roots and
We're fighting Swamp Thing.
Fighting
close.
group.
No. It's made, it looks like a tree out of branches, moss, like a bunch of
crap.
Shambling mouth.
stuff. Yep.
I knew it.
Alright, it's a
Monster in
big
DCS,
thing.
Knowing as
It's a big plant.
it's a huge plant,
Plant.
basically.
It
And
doesn't
anyone
like
have
fire.
fire magic?
Someone knows who has fire magic. Someone knows someone who has fire magic.
I do.
Yeah.
She's not here.
It's its turn, by the way. It's then going to do it again. Roll a DC Constitution 14 save, DC 14 Constitution saving throw. It's trying to eat you.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, you're fine then. It literally just spits you out now. It's angry with you.
You are gross.
You don't taste good.
I fall out of its mouth.
No, it actually spit you out.
All right, everyone, roll initiative.
No. I still got 3, right? Still 3.
No, you just got spat out of a giant monster.
18.
I'm breaking you once.
19. With no boost on the wrist.
Okay, hold on.
Do I?
Initiative?
I have a +1 now. Since level
What's the
4.
initiative?
Okay,
Be your dex.
Based on the dex.
all right. First things first. Lee, what'd you roll?
Oh,
So you got an
you want to
18.
find out?
I got 23.
17, 18.
Daryl, what'd you roll?
9.
Alex,
I rolled a 19.
Cree.
23.
23.
Oh, nice.
8.
I got 18. Charlie.
3.
No boy. All right.
I'm going last.
Yeah, you know you're not. He is.
Boston game 5, you're starting?
Hmm?
Boston game 5, you're starting?
Oh yeah.
Boston Columbus.
Who's in the lead right now with that game?
It's tied.
2-2?
All right. Now that we got everybody's initiative,
And then it goes 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
now that we have everybody's initiative and we're about to start, let's take a break.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's take a break because we've been going on for about 2 hours and 23 minutes. All right, it's just a fight next time.
I know.
Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed that, and join us in the next episode to witness this fight and what happens next. See you guys all there.